Hello, and welcome to All Systems Go. I am Abby, and I run Tales from the Loop, which is what we're playing tonight. And I'm joined by Logan, Sarah, and Sean, as per usual. It's been a while since we played Tales from the Loop. So, what happened last time?
What did happen last?
One word.
Burgita.
Burgita.
That's all we remember. But other stuff happened.
We took a car and we drove it.
Oh yeah,
semi-successfully.
You finished up the witch one.
The witches.
Yeah.
Destroyed their wand.
Yeah. Tried to, you didn't.
Oh, we didn't succeed, you're right. We tried to.
Yeah, we have the wand hidden somewhere in the super secret hiding location.
Yep. And then I think you were trying to decide what to do with the wand, and you heard on the radio that there was a dog that had gone missing. Goldie.
Good old Goldie.
That I had a personal relationship.
What? I think you named it, right? Borje named Goldie. I'm pretty sure that's what we determined.
In media.
Oh, and Goldie lives with a family that lived like a 4-hour drive away from the city that you all live in. So you stole Aunt Maggie's car.
Borrowed.
Stole.
With permission, I think.
Stole with no permission.
I think the first time we borrowed it with permission, and the second time we stole.
For sure. And you took off and headed north, I think, to Adelsto. Is that what it is? Something like that.
Sounds right.
Yeah, it sounds close enough. And you found some teens that were bothering you.
Those darn teens.
Yeah, because there's a reward for finding Goldie.
There is a reward for finding Goldie.
And they want the reward, so they're following us.
Yes, there's a reward for the dog, but there was no reward for returning the small child that we did.
The kidnapped sacrificial child.
This is all coming back to me. Yes, we stopped for gas. I left Theo, came back for Theo.
Yep.
We went on our way.
Yep.
They followed us.
Mm-hmm.
We got out to walk through the snow, I think, backwards.
Yep.
And yet they still
I forgot about
us.
that.
We had two options. We could either go to a house with smoke, or there was something in like a forest.
Yep.
I think. And we decided to go to the smoke.
And we were like, take us to Birgitta ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
The get to Birgitta, the better.
Yes, and then we were like poking around in a fence that didn't have a gate, but then did have a gate.
I think I made a gate. Or no, I don't know. I snipped a gate.
Found Birgitta, and then we found some lizard chickens.
Bears? Something. And threw meatloaf at it.
No, you found velociraptors.
We know.
I was able to identify Velociraptor. And there's all these dogs.
Birgitta's surrounded by dogs. Yes.
Yeah, she has greyhounds, all named after Hawaiian things. And that's it.
Wow, just that? It's fine.
So we're all gonna move in with Birgitta because we love her so much.
Yeah.
And because there's dinosaurs outside, so it's not safe to leave.
It's really not, yeah.
Literal carnivorous dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So and Birgitta is not only surrounded by dogs, she has like a cocked shotgun ready to go on her rocking chair.
As she's in a wheelchair, I think.
A wheelchair?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a rocking wheelchair.
Just a less fun
It's a rocking wheelchair.
It's a rocking wheelchair.
Sounds non-functional.
That should be a thing. We need to get on that.
Patent that.
Patent that.
Patent that.
All right, so you all rushed up to the house, and the velociraptor started chasing you. So you closed the gate, and then after closing the gate, you went up and knocked on the door, and Birgitta answered the door. She said, "Hello, children. Please come into my house where it is warm and safe."
And we're like, yes, thank you, please.
Yeah, please. Please protect us with your shotgun.
Past that wheelchair.
And I think that she kind of ushers you all into her little house. And her house is a little decrepit. It's like the wallpaper's peeling off of the walls. The house seems to be in a fair amount of disarray, but she leads you back to the little living room where she has, I mean, it does not smell nice in here. I think it probably smells like very dog heavy smell.
Dog heavy
Smell. And she's got a fire going, and
does she smoke? Am I imagining?
Yeah, I think she smokes too.
I'm pretty sure she smokes.
It's like
secondhand smoke and dog
smell.
Yummy.
Delicious. Let's see, what else? She's made fires in there's 2 fireplaces, so has those. And as she enters this room, her greyhounds get up and kind of growl a little bit at you guys. She's like, now, Kawaii, settle down.
Kawaii.
You mean kawaii? Logan, you're muted.
I wasn't talking.
Okay.
What to do first?
So many questions, Brigitte.
Have you seen Goldie, Brigitte?
We're here for Goldie.
You have a lot of dogs, but none of them are golden retrievers. Why do you have so many dogs?
Why would I want a golden retriever when I could have a greyhound? I have not seen this Goldie. I heard about him on that radio show, though. They don't like me much there, but I call in and tell them all of the truth.
I'm sure you do, Brigitte.
We heard her on the radio, right?
We did. She told us about the bears that are actually cat-sized velociraptors.
Emmy's like, so about the velociraptors outside.
You got some mean chickens out there, lady?
You got some mean chickens.
She's like
they are not chickens. I don't know what they are, but I just stay in here and I shoot them if they get too close. And you know, my dogs, they'll tell me if something's awry, and there's been bigger stuff out in that forest than those little chickens.
There's been bigger stuff than those little chickens?
Yeah, I don't know if it's bears or if it's other things, but that's why I called into that radio station about, and they just said, "Oh, Brigitte, you don't know what you're talking about, but I'll show them."
Emmy's like, opens her encyclopedia and she's like, so these bigger, she like goes to the dinosaur section. She's like, flips through and she's like, is this, any of these things look like those bears you were talking about?
She kind of squints at your page. She's like, I don't know, honey. They might look like this, but they also might look like, and she flips to a page with bears, and she's like, it looks kind of like that too.
It's a bear dinosaur hybrid.
She like goes to the Ice Age, and she's like, well, what about this? It's like saber-toothed tiger.
No, definitely not that one.
Okay. At least we're eliminating some possibilities here.
Quick,
when did they show up?
When did they show up? That's a great question.
And where are they coming from, Brigitte? Where are they coming from?
I think they showed up maybe a week ago. A week or two ago.
Anybody new in town?
No, nobody new in town. I saw a man with a rifle. That's where I got mine out because I saw him and he was on the path to the south. I don't know where he went though, but he was going south. There's also, if you go west a ways, There's a very eccentric and unfriendly, just the worst lady lives there, but she's a scientist and she bought an old farm there a couple of years ago.
What's her name?
I don't know. I can't be bothered to figure out who lives next to me.
Do we have that photo of what's her face still?
Lena?
Yeah.
She looks
Probably
something like
not.
this.
I think all the photos you had of her were fairly large and were in that house.
They were in that house. You're right. But we could describe Lena because we've seen her in person because she was at the
We've seen a lot of her in person.
We wanted to see. Too much detail.
Yeah, I think Theo's like, so could we stay the night maybe until it gets light outside?
Oh, it's not even safe out there, and when it gets light outside, they're still out there, and they'll get you. You're not. You just live with me now.
You
You're
haven't
not
met
allowed
my
to
electric
leave.
You
spooker.
just live with me now.
But if you let me borrow your shotgun. We call that electric spooker 3 bullets to the face. Or we could borrow a dog or 2 or 3 or 5.
No. You just
or
stay in this
10.
house until they leave permanently, but I don't think that's gonna be happening anytime soon.
Okay.
Let me fix you some food. You all look cold and hungry, and she looks.
I did just throw away my meatloaf.
That's right.
I don't remember why you had meatloaf.
to distract the
Because my
velociraptors.
mom made meatloaf when we came home to get my Krona for the long journey. And I said I'd take some to go.
Yeah.
And he took the whole pan.
And I took the whole pan.
She rolls to the dark kitchen and she starts making something. Her dog's
turn on
kind
some
of
lights.
pat after.
Do we maybe want to investigate the house a little bit?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should.
sure.
I don't want to roll that.
I can investigate. I will just kind of. I'm assuming. I don't know. Imagining she just has stacks of newspapers, or I have something. I feel like it's a little bit disorderly.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, you guys keep an eye on her in the kitchen and talk to her, and I'll rummage around through all the things in the house.
Sure.
So Emmy's got her snoop on, and she won't use her magnifying glass yet because there's not really anything to examine. Woohoo! No! No! I will reroll, I guess. Let's try again. Da 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 da! Come on, big money. Did I get
I
it
just
twice?
realized I have 2 conditions.
I'm so
Yeah,
shocked.
you just failed.
Wow, that's bad.
That's really bad.
Just
But
14
why?
dice.
That's super bad.
14 dice, no 6.
No 6.
But why? Why? Wait. Okay, it's too dark. I can't see anything.
It's too dark.
And I'm still shook by the velociraptor situation.
Yep, you're distracted. There's very loud Hawaiian music playing out of this little radio that she has. And you can hear
I love this
you
theme.
can hear
Is she Hawaiian? Where is she?
No.
Swedish?
Yeah, she's Swedish.
Oh my gosh.
Can I go into the kitchen?
Yeah,
and
you see her
help
singing
her?
and luauing as she's making sandwiches.
Just back and forth in her chair.
Yep.
Okay, I wanna help her make sandwiches, and while doing so, I want to like charm her to see if I can get information out of her.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so she'll make sandwiches, and I'll be like, "Do you know what's better than sandwiches? Fresh made everything. Throw that away, and we start a from scratch meal." Then it gives me like an hour to talk to her
Okay.
about her dangerous chickens.
Are you gonna make cornbread?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, you can use your cornbread pan to get a bonus then.
It's a tool for violence and for diplomacy.
What is it? Speak quietly and carry a big cornbread pan?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh no!
Wow, this luck is going
Abby, I
great.
think we just give up
tonight.
and have a sleepover with Birgitta for the rest
I'm
of the
The
literally
session.
campaign's
that
over.
nonsense.
You
Yeah.
just live with Birgitta now.
Yeah, Brigitte just keeps us hostage forever, basically. Oh my gosh.
Okay, you rerolled.
Okay,
Perfect.
great. Do I get luck back? Is it per session or mystery?
Per
Per
session.
session, yeah.
Great. I'll have spent my luck to do that.
Yeah, that's good.
2 successes. Oh my goodness. So, bonus effects. I can form a lasting relationship with her.
Who wouldn't want that?
Yeah, I'll form a lasting relationship, and then I guess, does she know anything? Like, I guess use that that time to get more information out of her.
Yeah, you chat with her a little bit, and she seems to be a little bit crazy, but also, from what you can tell, seems to be right. Like, she just seems crazy in that people haven't believed her, so she's very insistent that she's right, because she is.
Oh, I validate her the whole meal cooking.
Yeah.
I guess I want to ask her a little more about that eccentric person, if she knows literally anything about them.
So she describes a woman who is really smart but doesn't really like want to socialize with anybody. She just kind of hangs around and like messes with technology and builds things and is a grumpy pants, Birgitta says. But she describes her enough that you think it might be Lena, maybe.
Okay, she's up to no good.
And then at the end, once the cornbread's done, Birgitta tries it and she's like, "This is the best dang cornbread I ever did have."
Aw, shucks, Birgitta. Yeah, okay. Will you let me lead these two with the meal that I've made to calm them down and try and heal some of their conditions? Because you have 2.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
You have 0? Okay, perfect. Can I lead Theo?
Yeah.
We spent some quality time having a good old family meal with Birgitta, our new grandma.
I make the
New
cornbread
favorite grandma.
meatloaf shaped to try to replace the meatloaf you've lost along the way.
That's really what's emotionally devastating me right now.
Good job.
2 successes. Does that mean you clear an extra one?
I can
It means
either
you can clear
clear
yours.
my own or heal you an additional.
Oh, it's probably better to do 1 and 1.
Is it? We've already
Yeah, because
charmed.
you're better at different things than Theo.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm no longer upset. I feel emotionally comforted by this meal. I'm still scared of these chickens. These mean chickens.
Your hunger pains are... You're no longer hangry.
You're just scared.
Yeah, are we staying the night? We're staying the night, right?
I'm not going out there in the middle of the night with this velociraptors.
Fair.
What do you take me for?
Even if there wasn't velociraptors, I'm gonna stay with my good friend Birgitta and all 12.
You have a
of her
lasting
dogs.
relationship with her.
Yeah, I feel like, Borje, you care about the doggos.
Yeah, I want to see if they know anything about Goldie.
Show a picture of Goldie to the dogs.
Well, how
Great
about I have
little
a
tuft of hair.
lineup of golden retrievers. I'm like, can you identify Goldie out of these dogs? Where were you on the night she went missing?
Okay,
So-
perfect. You're gonna spend the night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sleep over!
Birgitta has hand knit blankets and pillows and stuff that she's made in her time here, and she lays them out on the
That
floor.
reek of smoke and
Oh
dog.
yeah, they smell horrible.
Amazing.
You can see the nicotine smudges. Little cigarette burns.
She lays them out next to the fire, next to the fireplaces for you guys, and it's not comfortable, but not too bad either.
But better than being near
Better than being eaten by a velociraptor.
by a velociraptor. Great.
And you wake up the next morning to the smell of coffee being brewed.
Birgitta's so nice to us.
Birgitta, this better be
Everyone's
some
biggest
high
weakness.
quality Hawaiian Kona beans. You can't call yourself a true Hawaiian fan.
She says, "Oh, you know, if I had the money to do that, I would, but it costs so much to ship beans
This
from
is the
Hawaii to
80s.
Sweden."
She's got her own little greenhouse. She grows those Kona
She
beans.
does not.
That's fine, Birgitta. I'll take
She
a
just has
single
like
origin
coconut
Ethiopian.
flavored. It's like coconut flavored coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, her
coconut.
creamer. Yeah, it's just coconut and pineapple flavor.
Yeah. Pina colada in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds so bad.
She's doctoring up those coffees. Beautiful.
Dare I investigate in the light of day? Or do we just want to try a totally different tack?
I think Theo's. I guess he's scared, but he's also itching to explore.
I guess, yeah, I'll tell you guys that I think that lady might be Lena from what Birgitta has told me.
Oh, she is obviously the source of the problem.
Obviously, she's up to no good.
We can find that
know
hunter that
she's
went to the
south.
south.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, Lena's west. And
Lena's west. Yeah.
Mystery Rifleman is south.
There's something about carrying a rifle that just screams, I really want to be approached and talked to.
Screams, I went on a dangerous mission and probably died.
Or screams, I know there are dinosaurs out here and I need to protect myself.
And probably
Okay.
died to
So Realm out. How are we going to tell Birgitta? We're just going to be like, Birgitta, we noticed there's some chores
Peace
that
out.
need to be done. So we're going to do those and we'll come back.
Let's see.
She can't stop us. We'll
We
go
just,
down one stair. She can't come after us.
I just add some add some moonshine to her coffee and knock her out.
That's
Also-
a gift of love, not of...
Emmy's a little
Deception.
worried about the snippy snip hole we made in the fence.
Mm.
Like we should put some twisty ties or something.
It's fine.
I don't-
She's my friend. She won't keep us here against our will.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
did roll the charm that you needed to not
That is true.
make her keep you here. So that's she comes in and she's like, oh, Borje here, he made such great cornbread. I trust him to do anything. So-
If anyone can
Cornbread.
survive out there, it's someone with cornbread skills like Borje.
Wielding that skillet.
What a hero. She says, well, you know, I have those cars out there. I got that pickup truck and I got that tractor, and neither of them start anymore. But you know, if you can get them to start, feel free to take them, because it looks like it's gonna storm out there, and it might take you a long time to get anywhere on foot.
We have a car, but this tractor intrigues me.
Tractor intrigues. Truck seems more practical.
Tractor, they can get us. Pickup truck, we're like enclosed.
Doors do close fully.
But that might get stuck in the mud. Tractor is physically incapable of being stuck.
Physically, a tractor has never been
It's
stuck
a
in the history of tractor existence.
The moment it gets stuck, it's no longer a tractor, it's a pickup truck.
But is
Is that how that
frozen?
works?
Is a tractor frozen versus a truck?
No, it's a quantum state, Sarah. It's not frozen until it becomes a truck.
Got it. Let's go look at them.
Yeah, they
Well,
both.
it's
I was gonna say we could fix both, and then we could have a fleet of vehicles.
You could also
Tractor.
do that.
Each one drives a vehicle.
Do you want Emmy driving a vehicle?
No.
That's true. Okay, let's go see. Let's go see
All right, you
if
go
we
out-
can tell.
You go outside. The ground seems to be covered in a lot of snow that fell the night before. And the wind has kind of picked up and is quite chilly. And you can see like the snow
We
coming
can't be
through
in a
the
tractor.
forest.
It's too cold.
The truck seems to be pretty rusty and busted. But maybe functional. I mean, she said it if you can get it to work, so you would have to see. The tractor looks to be in a slightly better condition, but it's still also old and not enclosed.
Why don't we just use the car that works?
The car
We did leave the
to
car
get-
somewhere.
Car
back
is sort of
to
far
the
away.
beach would take you 3 hours in the weather.
Ugh.
And it gets light around 9 a.m. and the sun sets at 3 p.m.
What is this hellscape?
We don't have a lot of light.
It's just Sweden.
It's winter in Sweden. That's what it is.
Fit for
The
people.
Swedish people everywhere are mad. Okay.
I think we go for tractor. I mean, sorry. Whoa. I vote truck.
truck. I vote truck.
Freudian slip, but I vote truck. Tractor seems more fun. Truck seems more safe.
Okay. Does it look
Theo is scared.
broken or
Neither of
what?
them. I mean, she gives you the keys for both of them, and neither of them start upon, like, not neither of them just start. You would have to roll Tinker to get either of them fixed.
Do I have to calculate beforehand, or can I just?
No, you can
fix
just
it?
Tinker.
Okay. Sure. I can pop the hood, see what's
Use
under
that
there.
cornbread pan to.
See if there's a radiator, carburetor, engine.
Want me
These
to
are
try
the-
and lead you?
Do you know anything about cars?
I think Theo's the one that's broken into cars before.
Yeah, I feel
I've
like
definitely
Theo
broken into
likes
cars.
because they're like dangerous. You know, they got that adult danger energy,
He also has the electric spooker.
which
To
is a
jump
car
start
battery.
it, which is a car battery.
Sure, go ahead and lead me, but if you fail, our relationship is irreparably harmed.
Can I use my electric spooker or my homemade lockpicks to help me lead?
No.
Fine tools?
cannot.
Wow, okay. All right.
If you were rolling Tinker, you could, but you're not the Tinkerer, you're the leader.
I'm jabbing Borje with
Yeah,
the
you're
electric
like,
speaker, like, get in there.
Fix this car.
Give him some moonshine and lead him through. Loose them
Anyways,
up
you
a
get
bit.
2 dice.
2
Because I
dice.
succeeded. Ha!
Perfect. Let me just get under this hood and do car stuff. Whoa!
Whoa!
Have we ever gotten 4 successes before?
We have now.
Oh my god!
Oh my
If you
God.
only you'd gotten that on the electric spooker. Oh my gosh!
It would have been an
Oh,
amazing
wow.
electric spooker.
Wow. Okay, we have to
Are
get
the-
at least some kind of bonus out of
The
that.
truck roars to life.
Yeah, the truck does roar to life.
Amazing.
Theo's trying to stab you with the electric spooker, and you like step out of the way just in time, and he stabs into the car, and the car roars to life. Truck, and it is a +3 pickup truck.
I
Whoa.
think we should name this pickup truck.
I don't think we can keep it, do we?
No, it's no. I mean, you can keep items for a mystery.
Okay. Like Brigitta's not just giving us her only car. Okay, this pickup truck.
I mean, she doesn't plan to leave anytime soon, so.
You also notice as the car roars to life, you hear some skittering and screeching sounds, and you can see like around the fence there's these little velociraptors that have showed up again, and they're like cocking their heads at you and like running around and like scrabbling at the gate a little bit.
I know exactly what we named the car. Like asteroid or meteor. And these dinosaurs.
Because they make dinosaurs extinct.
A meteor.
It's really a monster truck. Meteor.
Yeah.
I feel like Emmy goes and steals some dog food from the dogs' little cages, and she's like, we're just gonna take like a sack of dog food with us.
Okay.
And she's like, I'll throw dog food for the velociraptors to like get away from the gate.
Sure. You can
I don't know what that would be.
Yeah, you can take a +1 kibble.
Kibble. Let's kibble them. Let's train them.
Ooh.
Clicker train.
Let's put poison on it and just
Borje, how dare you? What poison?
How dare you? What poison?
I'm sure Brigitta's got rat poison somewhere.
Or sleeper poison, or like, moonshine kibble.
We don't want drunk dinosaurs.
Antifreeze kibble. We want to be bad.
No, that's dangerous for wildlife.
I mean, any poison kibble is going to be dangerous for wildlife.
I think that's the point of poison. Okay. So, south or west? I think south. We need to see what happened to this hunter.
Sure.
We've got a +3 truck. We can go wherever we want.
Yeah. All right. How are you gonna get this truck out of this gate? Which
Feel
is
like
currently closed.
I'll throw the kibble.
Mhm.
Theo or whoever can open the gate, and we just like run real quick back into the truck while they're distracted.
Okay, sure.
And I'll give some kibble to whoever's driving so they can also throw kibble if they need to.
Is there an opening in the gate?
I
Like
mean,
it-
the
Gate?
gate.
Somebody
the
has to
fence?
open it.
Yeah, the gate's closed, and you'd have to open it. But the truck would fit. if you
And
opened
close it. We have to close it behind the truck too.
I mean, it was open before, and it seemed. I mean, I don't know.
Brigitta's not leaving that house.
Yeah.
There is a hole in her fence anyway. Okay. So Emmy's like, this is what I'll do. I'll throw the kibble, and Theo, you're real fast. You can run out and open the gate, and Borje, you drive right up, and we're gonna run back in. Okay?
We can hop in the bed.
We can hop in the bed too, yeah. If need be, but it's exposed and cold. We can climb through the back
but I think
window.
we're a
the
little
back-
faster than velociraptors in a truck.
That's true.
Just
Also,
yes,
why are velociraptors able to survive in snowy, inclement weather?
they have
side
feathers.
They have antifreeze for blood.
They are not
Borje
frozen.
just already poisoned them with the antifreeze and it made them stronger. They actually melted immediately.
So would that be move, Abby?
Yeah, so if who's driving the truck? Because whoever's driving needs to roll tinker. And then
Tinker?
and I think the other two can use move to distract and then also open and close the gate.
Okay.
I'll drive. If I tinker, one of the things is give a success to another kid.
Yeah, it works.
Can I
yeah.
give them successes on their things? Okay, let me roll because I'm gonna have a bonkers amount
Yeah,
of dice.
because you get to do the +3.
Bonkers!
Get 4 more successes again.
Or
Oh!
one.
Nope.
Wow.
Bonkers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move first then, because I can also give a success with move. Okay, yeah. I don't think I have an item that'll help me. Just one.
Okay, then I'll move and I can use the +1 kibble, right?
Yep.
Okay. +1 kibble. Woohoo! We all just had one success.
Nice.
Just enough.
Yeah,
That
so
counts.
Theo runs out and opens this gate, and then Borje drives through, and Theo, grabs the gate, jumps in the back, and then pulls the gate shut. And Emmy, you, jump into the bed of the truck as well, and you kind of land and roll a little bit. And as you are on your back in the bed of this truck now, looking up at the sky, and you hear a nice little shriek sound. And you see flying across the sky the silhouette of something. Yeah. Something large and scary.
I'm sorry, what?
A bear!
A bear!
Does it like kibble?
A flying bear?
It's not close. You just see it up there. And it is headed in a direction. That doesn't
A
matter.
direction.
It doesn't matter.
Wow,
Does
okay.
anybody else see it, or is it just Emmy?
No, everybody else hears it.
Okay.
But it's moving fast, so you just get a glimpse of it before it's gone.
I'm like, just keep driving. Don't worry about it.
Okay. We're going south?
Heading south. Yep. To where Brigitte saw the man with the rifle.
How long ago? She said that was a week ago. Right?
A couple days ago, I think.
So hopefully he's in the exact same place.
Yep. All right, you head to the path to the south. And it takes you a while, maybe 30, 40 minutes. But you stick to this path and you eventually reach the cabin you saw before, I think. Did you actually see the cabin? No.
I'm not sure.
You knew something was that way, though. I don't remember how.
Yes, I think so, maybe.
Oh, there were footprints, I think, that led that way, too. So you realize perspectively you're closer to the lake here. And you see this little cabin. It's a small red wooden cottage in a nice little clearing in the woods. And it appears to be empty. There's no smoke coming out of the chimney or anything.
Are there any tracks?
Make a investigate roll.
Yes, ma'am. Looking for the tracks. Why do I keep getting zeros? I don't understand.
This is the thing you're supposed to be good at.
I know! I didn't sleep very well, apparently.
Yeah, you don't see
Dare
any
I
tracks.
re-roll?
Theo is
Okay.
probably going to stealth on over to that cabin.
Sure.
And peer
Yeah,
in
go for
if
it.
possible. Sneaky boy. Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, this is really not fair. I don't understand.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you sneak up.
I get to find something unexpected, and
Okay.
I could give a success to someone else.
Yep. Find something unexpected.
Or I could do 2 unexpected things.
Well, this will be unexpected, so this will be good.
Great.
Okay, it's the pterodactyl comes down and swoops you into the air.
The pterodactyl
Bye.
on the tractor that it fixed up.
So on the east side of this cabin, there's a door that seems like it's locked. The roof is made of wood and covered with snow. There's a glass window to the west, so opposite of the front door. And then the entire northern wall and area of the cabin has been destroyed by something. It's like torn apart.
Okay.
You sneak into the cottage itself through the part that's been torn apart. And you can see there's a broken table, some broken chairs, an oil lamp that's been overturned, and the oil's kind of seeping into a little bit of the snow that's blown in from the wind. And there's a rifle that is laying on the ground as well. In one corner of the cabin, there's a backpack that's standing up, a pair of ice skates, and a half full thermos.
Theo zeroes in on those ice skates, and it's like, those look like the very identifiable ice skates of long distance skier, whatever his name was.
Why would the skier have ice skates?
He was a long distance skater.
Skater. Yeah. Nicholas X.
Nicholas X.
I would know Nicholas X ice skates anywhere.
I had forgotten about Nicholas X. So
Did he disappear? Is that
yes,
why
he
Yes.
disappeared.
Okay.
Yeah.
I eyed him with distaste.
So you see these skates and you are like, those are Nicholas X, and then you look down at the ground around you and it's covered in what looked to be ice at first, but now you can see that it's tinted red. And as you look to the other corner of the cabin, you can see some tracks leading like into the snow, and most of them are covered, but there are initial tracks that are close enough to the house that they've been maintained. And there's some blood drips headed out into the woods.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Theo has like a mini freak out. And then I think he like makes sure maybe there's no immediate danger before grabbing the rifle, looking through the pack. Like, maybe he wouldn't even look through it. He'd grab that like backpack or whatever and then book it back to the kids.
Okay. Yep, you can do that. No problem.
Okay. Theo gets back and he's like, okay, oh God. So that guy, Nicholas Eck, who shouldn't have won the Olympics, but that's not here nor there. I think he's dead. I saw blood. It was frozen. And then there's tracks. And there's more blood going on with the tracks. I found a gun. And there's something. And then this is pack. And I saw his ice skates there. He would never leave his ice skates. No long distance skater would ever leave his ice skates. We have to follow those tracks.
Emmy takes a deep breath and she goes, "Pull yourself together, man!"
Theo goes,
She grabs your moonshine and she puts it in your hand.
he sniffs it like the smelling salts they are. I don't know.
Where do the tracks go? What direction do the tracks lead? Did you say west?
Northish, I guess?
Yeah, northish.
If that was the broken side.
Yeah.
Also, when you say broken, how
highly broken.
destroyed.
Like 20 feet of
Not
it?
a wall anymore.
Like a T-Rex came in there and just chomped through the house, I'm assuming.
I saw like mass destruction on a corner of this house.
More than velociraptors are capable of.
Roll,
More than angry chickens.
Roll. What do I want you to roll? Comprehend? Yeah.
Survival.
No. I ponder this thought with no conclusion.
And I let it go.
Let it go.
Let it fly away. Okay. I guess I
mean, I
bring
could
the other
try.
two over, yeah.
Yeah.
To see, and I point out the skates. I mean,
Yep.
I guess I grab the skates and maybe look through the pack too.
Sure. Yeah. So the pack has some extra clothing in it. It has a diary. It also has a like hunting knife and some fishing gear, and also a hand cranked radio.
This is more weapons than Theo has ever imagined he would have access to. Got a knife. We've got a rifle. Okay, but obviously we need to read that diary.
Okay.
Theo pops it
Okay.
open.
That diary.
That sweet, sweet diary.
Let me read you this giant chunk of text.
Okay,
This diary says,
buckled up.
December 12th. What has happened is unbelievable. Yeah, it has happened. I was chased across the ice by a creature I could only identify as a dinosaur from the Cretaceous period. The person reading this must think I have lost my mind. I heard the ice cracking beneath its feet while I skated as fast as I could to shore on Adelso, rushed up to the beach and into the woods while the creature came closer. Had the forest not been thick enough to keep the creature from following me, I would be dead. I have found this old hunting cabin and made it my base. I try to make as little noise as possible. Who knows what else is out there? December 13th. At home, they celebrate Lucia. I curse my stupidity that I didn't tell anyone I chose to skate west of Munso rather than in Langtarmen as I usually do. They must have started to look for me by now, but how will they find me? I don't have much food left, even though I found 2 cans of beans in this cottage. The rifle is leaning against my chair. I'm writing this in the last sunlight streaming in through the window. I don't dare to light the oil lamp. I have seen more creatures out there in the woods. December 14th. The creatures have become hungrier. I have tried to hike both north and south, but was forced to turn back. In the north, I have seen a house with smoke coming from the chimney, but my path was blocked by something unmentionable. I turned back, terrified. I begin to understand what has happened. Someone has used the power of the gravitron to open a time portal to the Cretaceous period. Judging by how many creatures there are, the portal is still open. Within a few days...
Quite the leap.
A whole portal?
Malarorna will be swamped by giant beasts. Fortunately, they are weakened by the cold. If the beasts survive winter, life will be changed forever for the people living here. When I worked at the Loop, I met a brilliant but self-absorbed and vain scientist named Lena Thalen. She was fired for her mistakes and her arrogance, and it was said she left the islands. I remember that she talked about the possibility of opening rifts in time and to retrieve creatures from the prehistoric eras for scientific purposes. I remember we laughed at her. She was very bitter when she had to leave the Loop and said she would have her revenge. No one took her seriously. I think she might be the one who did this. Tomorrow, I'll find a way home. And that's where it ends.
I love his leaping to conclusions.
Yeah, I love
the
how he
Olympics
figured
for
out that
long
time
jump,
rift thing.
Because,
I know.
my God, that was a long jump.
Their portal is still open.
A creature that I might think might be a dinosaur. The gravitron has opened a Cretaceous time portal. Got it.
Well, I guess he did work at the Loop, so he has some
inside
knowledge of
yeah.
their sneaky sneak ways.
Oh my gosh. Lena, what have you done? This is horrible.
We gotta close that portal, guys.
Yeah, I guess. We need the military.
Pull yourself together, Theo.
We don't need the military. We have a hunting knife, a rifle, and 2 ice skates with blades on the bottom.
Adults
We have
are
a
ineffective,
+3
Sean.
truck and a +2 cornbread pan. Plus feed truck named Meteor. We'll just drive it into
Um.
anything that gives us trouble. Okay.
We're gonna have to go find that Lena cabin.
Yeah, I think that's our next main lead. Or I guess we can follow the tracks.
Yeah, you got the tracks. You also have a hand crank radio.
Ooh, we can try and radio.
And then you know where Lena's house is. Or what that
And who would we
cabin.
radio? Is
it just like,
It's like
a
listening
normal
to-
radio? Like the one in the pickup?
It's I don't know if the pickup has a functional radio. This radio can receive messages, but it cannot transmit messages. It's not fancy enough to do that.
So we could tune in to the local news.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could tune in, see if anyone else has do that right now. We don't want to
Yeah,
do
as
that
we
while we're
drive,
out
you
and
just-
about.
As we drive, just sit in the passenger seat and crank it.
Yeah, I mean, we can do it in the truck, but we definitely don't want to do it and attract the monsters, the dinosaurs.
Wait, so it said he was leaving,
Yeah, he was
but
gonna
then
try-
it seems
He
was-
got it. He got
left involuntarily.
eaten,
got
bitten.
Are there, okay, when you
or
say there
he's
are
mortally
tracks,
wounded somewhere.
tracks with drops
Bite.
of blood,
Yeah.
is it like human tracks?
human and also not human.
Like it was something was chasing something.
Yeah.
Okay, he was chasing that dinosaur out of his property.
Obviously, that dinosaur came in and he said, "Get."
He had a broom. He shook
Get
it
out here.
menacingly.
You don't belong here. Get.
Get back to that gravitron portal.
You just
Okay,
gotta spook him.
think we need. Yeah. Got an
Spook
Spook him
electric
back through that
spooker.
portal.
Yeah, I think we should follow those tracks.
Sure.
Okay.
You follow the tracks into the forest and don't make it very far until you reach what seems to be the location of a tuffle that the human side of the tuffle did not make it out of. And there's a freezing dead body just laying in the middle of this path.
Nicholas!
There's been a lot more dead bodies involved in this game than I ever imagined.
We gonna have to pat this guy down.
Well, he ain't winning any more Olympics now, guys. Theo says we have to bury him, and Theo is like, we have to bury him with his skates.
Why don't we just put him in the back of the pickup truck, and then we can take him back to like the authorities rather than burying the body in the woods?
Because I don't want to
Wouldn't you think a
have a
dead
bunch
body
of
would attract
dinosaurs
dinosaurs?
following us with our dead body.
Well, they don't. They haven't eaten it yet.
I
Okay.
bet it's at least partially.
It's partially eaten.
They just got full.
Let's keep it. So if they chasing us, we can shove it out of the back of the pickup truck like a decoy.
Oh,
Oh,
you
plus
know,
one dead body.
that's two. There's a lot. This is a primo dead body. He's in excellent physical condition.
Put his skates on him and we'll push him across the
He's
ice.
got thighs the size of.
Oh no.
Can we take a break?
I
Yeah,
don't know
we
if we
can
want to
take a
take the
break.
time to dig in the frozen ground.
It's gonna take
We at least bury
Forever.
him in the snow.
Just cover him with snow.
So he doesn't
Call it
get
good.
more eaten.
We
We're
could
gonna
give
get
him-
more eaten.
And then
if
he
we
can get a
we
proper
could give him-
burial.
We
once
could give
it's
him a Scandinavian
frost has-
burial by lighting him a fire and pushing him off to sea.
We do have oil.
We do have oil from a lamp.
Light the beacon. We'll just burn the whole camp down. Yeah, we'll make a pyre out of the old shed.
last time one of your characters made a little fire.
It's ice everywhere. It can't go but so far. And if we burn down the forest, we burn all the dinosaurs with it, which is a win-win.
Except for the one that's flying, and then we can't take cover in the forest anymore. 'cause
It'll
it's on
die from
fire.
smoke inhalation.
Develop instant cancer.
Instantaneous lung cancer.
Carcinogens, man. It'll get a raspy voice first, and then it'll slowly be unable to do as much physical activity. I mean, all of these options are equally
Equally horrible.
scandalous. Yeah.
All right, well, we can take a 10-minute break, and you guys can determine what you want to do with this dead body and where you want to go after that. So we'll be back in a few.
Sure, great options here. Great.
We're back.
Dramatic. And we have a dead body.
Yeah, well, you're gonna leave the dead body, I think, is the decision.
I guess.
Mhm.
Though I do enjoy the mental image of 3 underage kids who shouldn't be driving in a pickup truck with a dead body in the back. That's nice.
Partially eaten dead body,
Yeah.
frozen dead body.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
good.
hmm
Okay. We're going to pile up some snow on this body real quick
Yep,
and get the hell out of Dodge.
you got it.
And then go to Lena instead, which sounds worse, actually. But
Lena's
what can
house.
you do? Which might have Lena.
Okay.
Her farm.
Yep, sure. As you are covering this dead body with snow, that takes a little bit of time. And you can hear like a plodding sound in the woods a little bit ways from you. And some
Plodding?
snorting. Plodding.
Like
yeah.
Lena's over there plotting.
No, like with D's. Plodding. Yeah.
Okay.
The trees are shaking or not shaking?
Yeah, the trees are shaking.
Go, 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 go,
this
go, go, go.
Okay. We make a break for the truck.
Okay. You brake for the truck. Leave this body mostly covered with
Peel
snow.
out of here.
Partially covered? Who knows?
Start it up. And you're headed to Lena's house? Lena's
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, where are you gonna hand crank this radio?
Yeah, we're
On
going
the
to crank
way?
it in the car.
You crank this radio in the car on the way to where you know this farm is that you're headed to. And you can hear on the other end, you hear, "This is Birgitta. If anybody's out there, I need immediate assistance. There are bears and dinosaurs in the forest, and they want to eat me and my beloved dogs. So please send help ASAP. Birgitta out." And then,
Brigitte out!
and then you hear it go away. You say, "This is Birgitta. Can anybody hear me? I need some help. There were these children, but my dogs and I need help, and the children left me, and I'm all alone again. So please send help." And it just continues.
She was doing fine 40 minutes ago.
She got her shotgun. What happened?
I
guess we gotta take a
not
pit
like
stop
in
at
imminent
Birgitta.
danger, right? That's just her saying like, "I'm stuck in this house."
Yeah.
Not.
She's not
The
like,
chickens
"Oh God, help me! I'm being eaten alive."
Yeah.
Okay. We don't hear
Okay.
the roar of dinosaurs in the
No.
background.
No.
Okay, well then we ignore that.
I guess we have to drive by anyway, don't we? We can just like visually check and be like, there's no T-Rex.
Yeah. You can
Looming
drive
over her
by. And
house.
it seems fine
I can go chicken hunting
with your knife.
with my rifle.
Well, maybe.
I've got a gun.
That's illegal, Theo.
Someone gave Theo a gun.
Can't go to boarding school if you're in juvie.
Sean, I thought you were gonna go fishing for chicken monsters. You got a fishing rod in there too, don't you? Fishing line.
Yeah, there's fishing supplies in the backpack.
Yeah,
Oh, there are.
He
No.
stopped listening.
just
after
reel them
rifle.
in.
I heard rifle and hunting knife, and that's all I cared about.
All right. You follow the trail west from Brigitta's farm after you check in with her. And you find, located kind of near the beach on the west side of Adelso, which is the opposite side than where you came in from, a old farm with several dilapidated barns and a nice residential house. As you pull up, you can also see, like everywhere throughout the yard, there are parts of machines and gravitating ships and robots that just covered in snow, like scattered throughout. It's like a junkyard almost.
We don't see a portal glowing in an unearthly light.
Yeah, a
do
large
not.
portal just
No.
vomiting dinosaurs. they seem to be coming out at exceptional rates.
Nope, no dinosaur vomiting portal.
Okay.
Is there like any smoke from the house or like any light coming out of the house?
Roll investigate. I believe
Your
in
I
you.
don't know if she can do that.
I can do it. I can do anything.
Yeah, there you
Wow,
go.
there we go.
For once in this time, I can do it. Okay, investigate. Let's find my questions. Where is it?
Ask away.
What is hidden here, and where is it?
Okay. What is hidden here? Let's see.
The- Dinosaur vomiting portal was underneath us this entire time.
You see
in the
that
back of the pickup.
there isn't smoke coming out of the chimney, but there is a faint light coming from the house, and you can hear a barking sound coming from inside.
That's
the
a portal.
house.
Goldie? What? Oh
Goldie's
my gosh.
still alive?
Goldie is the portal.
Goldie
How can I
is
get-
the portal.
How can I get out of past something?
Yep.
Like, I guess, into this house.
The house itself. I think there's a front door that appears to be like she's got like a screen door, but the inside of the screen door is like cracked open, so it doesn't seem like it would be too hard to get in the house.
And my one additional roll or question: what threats can I perceive here?
You see, as you kind of are looking through the yard, there were all of the like junkyard parts. But you can also see, as you're looking closer, like half-eaten large animals like deer and moose and things like that, as well as dead, bitten, half-eaten, like smaller dinosaurs.
The entire Swedish cross-country skiing team?
Long distance skating team.
Okay.
And as you're
So,
kind of
and-
seeing these dead bodies, you look down and you're standing in a very large footprint in the snow.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, well, there's a clear priority. Where's that barking
Goldie.
coming from?
The house.
Theo's gonna sneak into the house.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Sneaky time. Sneaky sneak. Oh, I'm gonna check a luck.
Wait a second. I was going to say you get a +1 die on roll when you use the information.
Yeah. You can roll another one if you...
That's a bonus effect of me rolling higher on investigate.
Okay, well that didn't work. So I still need to luck it up. One
Hey.
success. I'll roll one more. Because doesn't
Okay.
matter. No
What
extra
are
successes.
you two also getting out of the truck and going in the house, or are you staying out?
Yeah. Cornbread pan in hand.
Got it, ready to
I
go.
feel like, yeah, Emmy takes the kibble with her.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. +1 kibble.
Can I move rather than sneak and just go really fast? Great.
Okay.
I'm going to use one of my success to say no one notices me.
Yeah, if you move good enough, you can actually sneak.
Or do you want me to give you one, Emmy?
I have 2 in both sneak and move. So
Only
I
two
think
dice?
I can do. No, like plus. I don't know.
4 dice total.
That'll be fine.
Probably,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah, I have 2 in body, and then I have +2, so I have 4 dice total. Logan's like, sure.
It's not investigate, so you'll do fine.
Let's see. I'm a sneak.
Good job.
How sneaky is everyone? Oh my
I
gosh,
believe
we're
in
so
myself.
sneaky.
We're so sneaky.
Yeah, you sneak into the house, no problem. The screen door is unlocked, and you can just push the door open and get in. And you can hear the barking kind of stops, and you hear the like tip tap of little doggy feet, and you see Goldie's little head peek around the corner, and then she runs towards you.
Oh my god, I
Yes.
grabbed this dog!
She
Is she
licks your
hurt?
face. No, she's not hurt.
Okay, good.
Seems to be doing okay. The rest of the house, so it seems like the ground floor has been decorated, with half-finished machines and robot parts. In the kitchen, if you explore the kitchen, there's like a mechanical arm that is attached to the fridge that comes down and puts bread into a toaster and then pulls it back out.
Lena needs to be taken out permanently. Someone stop her.
This is an abomination.
The dinosaurs I can deal with. The arm on the fridge.
This is too far. Just for toast.
There's a record player in the kitchen that has a couple of albums lying next to it. And then there's bookshelves filled with nerdy books. And on the walls, she's hung up massive portraits in gaudy gold frames of herself in grandiose poses.
Wow. Okay.
On the kitchen table, there's a book that somebody's been reading. And that's all you see so far on the first level.
That's the book Jurassic Park.
No, the book is Learning to Play the Synthesizer. Popular songs for beginners.
I'm assuming it doesn't look super lived in at the moment
No.
by a human.
It looks... Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
And
There's
as
no,
you're
like,
kind of exploring...
lab space at all.
No,
not
Goldie's
that you've
a
found.
golden retriever, not a lab.
As you're exploring, you hear some massive stomping sounds, and the windows start rattling and shaking, and something seems to be outside.
Theo's gonna hunker down and take a look. Peek out the window.
You peek out the window, and you see a massive T-Rex just wandering around.
Okay.
It's just wandering.
That's a big chicken.
That's a big chicken.
Oh, Lord.
Emmy looks at her kibble and then looks at the T-Rex. Like, damn it.
That we're gonna need some bigger kibble.
We're gonna need some bigger kibble. Is there
Theo
anything
starts
in that
looking
fridge?
at Goldie.
I'll
Is
push
there
you out there. You got
anything
that
in the
rifle.
fridge? Yeah, the fridge has some that has bread in it for the toaster. It's got also,
Emmy shuts the fridge in disgust.
Emmy, stop moving! Just lay low for a little bit.
She's like, this is fascinating. I've never seen a T-Rex so close.
If you don't stop moving, it's gonna get even closer.
She's like, okay, fine.
as you're arguing, you also hear some footsteps coming down the stairs near you.
All right, now
Theo, get
Emmy
that
dives
rifle.
and takes cover.
Emmy, get that bread. I got the dog. Let's go.
Theo takes out the electric spooker and is like, "B, I'm ready." Gonna
Alright,
sneak
yeah.
out by the
So
stairway.
we're hiding. So are we hiding or are we going?
Yeah, you can hide if you want. Or you can be on the attack. Which one would you like?
We don't even know who it is.
I mean, it's probably Lena.
It might be. That's plausible.
That's the most plausible right now.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's not whatever his name was.
3,
I say we hide
2.
so we can find out.
Okay, we're hiding.
Okay, you're hiding.
But Theo has the
take
spooker at the
Theo
ready.
and I like hold him down.
Yeah, you duck behind the kitchen island.
We duck behind the arm.
And you all kind of peek around as you see turning the corner into the kitchen your good friend Isaac the robot.
What is Isaac doing over here?
He doesn't seem
Isaac, go
to-
deal
No,
with
we
that T-Rex.
Don't we have a
Isaac.
lasting relationship with Isaac?
I don't know if we have a lasting relationship.
I think
He's
we
just nice to
rolled-
us.
Well, he thinks we work for Lena.
He keeps believing me. That's what it was.
Oh, you don't have to keep keep trying to charm him or something. Can't remember. Okay.
Isaac!
Yeah, I don't know. There's still a T-Rex
We need to
outside.
talk to Isaac.
Yeah, we'll come out of hiding.
Emmy's like, the T-Rex is more interested in bigger food than us. She's like, no, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, there's
Mhm.
carcasses
But we
outside.
still-
If it's hungry,
We should, yeah, it's got food. So I feel like Emmy's like, just like summons Isaac over to where they are.
wave the arm
Like-
at him.
Oh, hello,
It's still in a
associates.
hush.
Associates of Lena, how are you? I did not know you were coming here.
She's like, oh, Isaac, we just were visiting. Hadn't seen Lena in for a long time.
I have not seen her in a while either. I am very worried.
Isaac, where did she go last? Where did you see her last?
She went through her time portal. Would you please bring her back? I can't go.
Where is the?
No, I'm not going through a time portal.
Shh. And he's like, shh. Isaac, where is this time portal and how does it work?
It's in one of the barns. You just go through it. It should be open.
Isaac.
Classic.
Isaac. Lena told us to learn. Oh, Isaac. This is okay. Isaac. Lena's stuck on the other side, but she got a message to us. She wrote it on a tree in the past, and we found it in the present. It appeared in front of our eyes. It said, "Associates, my name's Lena. I'm stuck in the past. I need you to learn how to turn the portal on and off so you can come through the portal to turn it back on." No, scratch that. What she actually said was, if it's on this side, it's off on that side. So we have to turn it off on this side so it's on that side so she can come back through.
She has come back through before.
It's different now.
I see.
Some grade
I-
A lying over here.
Lena, she does not share the mysteries of science with me. She has, however, been obsessed with learning how to play the synthesizer. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
That's why the dinosaurs came over there to stop the synthesizer music from being
Yeah, the
played.
bad synthesizer
They
playing
heard it
was
from
driving
the
them
Cretaceous
crazy.
period, and they were like,
They heard it through
someone
time.
stop that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Isaac, where's the synthesizer?
It's in the same room. It's in the barn with the time machine.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to bring this book on easy synthesizer tunes for
We
beginners.
do. We do.
Isaac,
Emmy has a
there's
flash of
something
inspiration.
that's bothering me that I just need to ask you. How did you get this golden retriever?
I found her.
Okay.
She's very nice. I've been taking care of her.
How have you been dealing with the T-Rex outside?
I don't go
doesn't-
outside.
He's a robot. He's not made of meat.
I think
True.
animals have been known to attack robots regardless of their
Like,
a quantity of meat or not.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex is an apex predator, and I am not going to tempt fate with that.
You did get beat up by a little Roomba, so.
So I guess Emmy will ask about the T-Rex. She's like, so is it staying here or does it go away? Like, does it just, why does it?
It's decided that this is its hunting grounds now, so it pops back in and out, but this is where it stays most of the time.
Do you ever see it sleep?
Sometimes.
Okay. Great. Does it ever eat the things that it's already hunted, or does it only eat new fresh meat?
Only new fresh meat.
Damn it.
A prima donna T-Rex.
He's the highest quality, freshest elk on the island.
Do you know how often it goes off to hunt? Like, does it have a schedule?
It does not have a schedule.
You know, like a newborn? Damn it.
I have an idea.
Cool.
We
Tell us.
sneak to the barn, learn how to turn the portal on and off. Leave it on. Somebody gets the T-Rex's attention and runs into the barn and pretend to go through the portal, and the T-Rex will run through the portal, and we turn it off.
Okay. Before we do that, can Emmy do some quick research with the synthesizer book and her encyclopedia and figure out if dinosaurs are particularly sensitive to high-pitched noises like dogs or birds would be?
They love electronica.
They love electronica.
They're actually
in the sense of we could play a really high note and it would hurt their ears.
Sure.
The Cretaceous period was known for its EDM beats.
Roll comprehend. And you can use your encyclopedia.
Yay! Comprehend. Da ba da ba. One success.
Yeah, you think if there were a sound that the dinosaurs would be particularly sensitive to, the synthesizer probably couldn't get to that pitch.
Okay, so it's pointless.
Not without some tinkering.
I like the way you think, Borje. Okay. Either way, we still need to get to that barn.
Isaac, which barn is
And
it?
he didn't
to
say
the
which
barn
barn
it
it
is.
was. Oh, perfect.
He says it's the
Just
one with the
kidding.
large hole in the back because the T-Rex broke through.
Oh yeah, he came through the portal and then he just smashed his way through the barn.
And the T-Rex is currently looking in the windows, right? It's outside.
No, it's just
lurking.
wandering around. It's not looking at. It's not trying to eat you actively.
It's loitering.
Yeah.
Well-
Loitering. How dare it?
If Isaac has been taking care of Goldie, I think we should leave Goldie there in his care for a little while and not take Goldie with us just yet to the portal and the danger of the T-Rex. Just temporarily.
You're gonna leave Goldie with this.
Yeah. Goldie's been great.
I mean, the
Isn't that just the
alternative-
friendliest face ever?
Look at that little hat. You can trust something wearing a hat. He just needs a
The
friend.
alternative is living with an actual T-Rex, so I think this is the lesser of two evils.
True.
Isaac's a wimp. He's fine.
He just is a little collector.
Okay, so we have to sneak to that barn. Or else we have to find a way to
Sneaky, sneak.
distract the T-Rex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we
Okay.
could wait till nightfall.
Hear me out.
Or I
Sean,
comprehend.
that's in like
can I
3 hours. We can't wait that long.
can I look up T-Rexes in my encyclopedia?
Yeah. It says scary.
Scary.
It says scary.
It says
I guess
big and scary.
Avoid
when
or
I'm looking-
incapacitate.
If you ever have to interact with it, I guess I don't even think our encyclopedia would know this, but I'm like, is it like a sight hound? You know, like will it react to things that move or?
Oh yeah,
But, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how we would know that.
I feel. When did Jurassic Park come out? It's an old movie.
The 80s.
In the 80s, yeah.
So you've seen Jurassic Park. You know.
Yeah.
The science.
Okay.
I
What
know all
if
the science.
we have this pickup truck? What if we like make the wheel?
Jurassic Park is
Hang left.
1993, guys. Come on.
There's a time
Really?
machine. I'm shocked actually that
It's not an 80s
not that
movie.
old.
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was older than that.
I was like, it's definitely a 90s movie. I was right.
So you haven't seen Jurassic Park, but you've heard
moral
they're
of the
writing
story.
a script where a main part of it.
Well, it was a book. It was a book. It was a book
Yeah,
first
okay.
before it was a movie.
It was an 80s book. Don't look that up, Sean.
Sean, just stop fact checking us, okay?
I have
Based
bad
on-
news.
It was based.
The book is from the 90s.
Michael Crichton wrote it.
Yes.
But there was a precursor to that book, a Swedish version written in the 80s,
Mhm.
from which Michael Crichton got his inspiration. So there. Okay, what were you saying about the truck, Logan?
What was I saying? Oh, yes. Okay, we go to the truck. Someone sneaks to the truck and like ties the wheel into a hard right. And then we put a brick on the gas and it just goes in a big circle really fast and
And the-
draws the T-Rex's
and the T-Rex.
attention.
Yes.
True.
That's what I was thinking too.
Okay. Sacrifice meteor. The meteor is destroyed in the process of killing all the dinosaurs, so it
Okay.
is a fitting.
Better idea. We make a bomb and we put it in Meteor. And then we launch Meteor at the Earth from orbit at the T-Rex.
We just
put it
orbital
up, then we bring it back
bombardment
Mhm.
this entire island. I think we should take the refrigerator with an arm on it and load that into the bed of the truck, and then we'll karate chop the T-Rex.
We'll make it. It'll open the fridge door. It'll see the bread. It'll be disgusted, and it'll go back to the Cretaceous period.
They'll just have like a little Swedish fish arm fight. It'll just be like
We take it
slap
to
each
the
other.
giant Swedish meatball crock pot, and then it'll just gorge itself on meatballs, and
It'll
we'll
get
We
be.
did
mind
confirm
controlled.
meatballs are
It'll
in
take
that.
off all of its clothes.
Is it an adult?
All of these plans are really good. Really,
Okay.
really good.
Well, we could look for, like, if we don't want to sacrifice the truck, we could see if there's a magnetrine ship that we could.
We could ask
Jerry
Isaac
rig.
because he collect all these parts anyway and sell them on the black
Yeah,
market.
you don't know that.
But we don't know that. Isaac, do you have any hobbies?
We don't know that, but I mean,
Tell us about your
doesn't he
hobbies,
look like a
Isaac.
collector?
Or we could just say we don't know that, but we can just say, "Hey, look, what are all these magnetrine ships about, Isaac? Around? Why are they here?"
Lena
if we
needed
use
a
the
bunch
truck
of parts to make a time machine. Then she just dumped the rest out there. They're all broken. They don't work.
If I'm
Especially
gonna
since
run
I
up there-
disassembled them even further. Don't tell her that. That's a secret.
Isaac.
If I'm gonna
Okay.
run out there with the T-Rex, I want to use the +3 pickup truck rather than a magnetron ship.
Okay, that's fair.
So I don't get.
Well, I was thinking
Yoink.
the magnetron ship could be like
I mean,
we just
the
levitate it
T-Rex
off
might-
into the distance.
The T-Rex might never catch the truck. It is a +3 truck. It might be very, nimble. The T-Rex might not catch on to the whole.
Damn, that's the nimblest truck I ever dang see.
Shut up!
Is that a +3 truck? It's so nimble.
Okay, other idea. What if we take the knight and I make, using that crank radio, radio receiver, and then I make it a remote controlled Meteor +3 truck, and then I can just drive it around the yard, and then it's a nimble truck.
That's pretty cool.
That seems pretty
I
plausible.
love that. Let's do that.
Maybe
Yes.
through
yes,
stuff
yes,
we
yes.
can salvage.
Great. We're gonna need something to steer the truck, and I have just the thing. This arm on the fridge.
We install the fridge in the driver's seat.
Yes.
So whoever's in the passenger side gets free bread and free driving. They've got a cooler right next to them. Oh my gosh. Okay. How are we going to make this happen?
Okay, I think if you want a remote
We have to get the
control truck,
into the.
you have to
house,
get the
right?
truck to the house. You
Mhm.
have to salvage enough pieces to make it work.
Mhm.
And then you actually need
Make
to
it work,
roll the
designers.
tinker to actually build it.
All while there's a T-Rex right outside.
So maybe
Which
Theo
defeats the point
sneak-
of having a truck.
sneak the truck over.
How?
No, you're just sneaky. I don't know how. You just do it.
It's a +3
Okay.
truck, Sean.
Emmy, what are you good at?
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, man. Investigate, comprehend. I can calculate. I can
Oh.
move and sneak.
If you want to calculate, I think that can help with the tinker to make the thing.
Yeah. And also, can't we ask Isaac? I mean, he knows where the parts would be. So we could be like, Isaac, this is what we're going to need.
Mm-hmm.
And he can be like, oh, you could find that on the blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, sure.
So salvaging could be like a little bit more effective than just being like, Theo, run out there and grab this.
He was already doing the most dangerous job. Don't bring me into this.
Theo, we're going to need you to do all the
So
things.
I think you need a sneak to get the truck. You need either, I think you could use calculate, charm, or sneak to get all of the parts you need. And charm would be using Isaac and getting him to tell you where they are, and maybe he'll give you some of his special ones too. And then you need to roll tinker to actually build it.
How good are you at tinker? Because I'm very, very good at charm.
I'm no
Oh.
good at tinker.
Okay.
So I can only look at mechanical things and know what they do, but I can't build them.
Okay, that's fine. Then it would go Theo, you, and then I'll tinker. If you want to calculate, that was an option,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see if we even get that far.
Mm-hmm.
Because Theo could get et.
Can we help Theo? Theo, do you have something that would help you?
Moonshine, an electric spooker, a ham radio, and homemade lockpicks.
Nice.
Think the spooker's got a good chance.
Mm.
Moonshine, if we make a Molotov cocktail real fast.
Yeah, I'm like, is there something we could do to distract the T-Rex while Theo sneaks? But I can't think of anything besides a Molotov cocktail.
All right, I'm gonna sneak it.
Good job.
2 successes. I find something.
You always choose to find something.
There's no other options. Literally, sneak is so sad. It's the exact 2 bonus effects are give a success to another
Wow,
kid,
that's really
which I
bad.
think is just for sneaking, and then you find something unexpected or more of what you were looking for.
You find a second
a
truck.
second meteor.
What am I supposed to do with that? Another T-Rex.
Unexpected. The T-Rex is in the driver's seat.
The T-Rex is pregnant.
Cancel.
Or maybe I see something in the barn. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, you go get your truck. And while you're pulling the truck around, you see coming out of the barn just for a second. And then they like come back, they come around, like flip some switches in a switchboard on the barn and then go back into the barn. And it's just like this very sloppily painted blue robot. That it's like it's humanoid just in the fact that it has legs and arms and a torso, but it also is just painted all blue. It's not like it's not made like Isaac to actually look like a person. It's just some pieces chunked together.
Well, I bring the truck over to wherever looks the safest from imminent T-Rex vision.
I guess there's like a garage. There could be a garage.
Is there?
Maybe.
Let's see.
Inform you that there is a robot apparently in the barn flipping switches. And I ask Isaac if he knows anything about this robot.
There's not a barn. He says, "Oh yeah, Lena made 2 robots to help her hatch eggs."
Hatch eggs?
Yeah.
She incubating dinosaurs?
Crazy.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Why?
For fun. For science. Okay. I don't
Group
know.
huddle, sans Isaac. We're definitely going to close this portal and leave Lena on the other side, right? She needs to spend her time in the Cretaceous period.
I'm not opposed.
This is her 3rd strike. First one was the meatball cooker. Second one was the T-Rex. Third is this effing arm on the fridge.
That really was the final straw, or the final arm, so to speak.
He's like, but what if we need to know what her plan is because of something else planned? You know, like we need to make sure that she doesn't have like a secret load of eggs somewhere that are all gonna incubate all at the same time. Lena.
I don't know. Theo's on board with murder adjacent actions.
Murder adjacent. It would make her dead today. So
it would make her dead.
She would have died in the natural causes.
But it would not be our. I mean, she's stuck there anyways, right?
Or she just hasn't come back.
We just push her back through the portal and turn it off.
We find her in the Cretaceous period, leave her there as we come back out. Okay, anyways.
When we have to draw the T-Rex into the portal, though.
Do we?
Yeah, we gotta get. We can't deal with it.
Man,
I guess it is the biggest problem. Okay, anyways.
But first,
I got the truck.
Our remote control truck. Okay. Then it's up to me to calculate. Or
figure out what pieces you need.
Yeah. So I guess by talking with Isaac, we can figure out like what pieces we need or like which ones that he has that I can use.
Yep.
So I will calculate. I don't think I can use my encyclopedia for this. 0 successes! No, I'll reroll. Come on, I have some coffee. I take a little break. It'll be fine.
No!
What is this?
Emmy is off her A game.
I can re-roll again, but then I won't have any more luck. Or I can try and check my pride for this calculate.
I don't think your pride is applicable to this. Because you're not
Okay.
scared of anything.
Unless I like go out and I look at stuff
Yeah.
in person.
Don't do that. Sound bad.
Well, Theo, you can do two things. You can charm and you can tinker.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I can do 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This ain't nothing special.
Oh, perfect. I will... Emmy's getting flustered, so I'm
I
just
think
gonna pull...
Emmy's getting flustered, and you can
Do
tell
I
that
have to take a condition?
Isaac's... Yeah, you do. You can pick which one, though.
I'll pull Isaac aside and be
okay.
like,
Isaac's like
exhausted.
holding back the good stuff, and you have to charm him so he actually gives you what you need.
Isaac, you bucket of bolts.
I'm gonna threaten you. How about this? You either get electric spooked by me, or you go
Let
outside.
me throw you out there with the T-Rex.
Good job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like, fine. And he like glares at Emmy and he goes upstairs and you can hear him like rattling around in pieces and he brings you down some fairly complex mechanical pieces that are intact.
I guess we hadn't been upstairs at all. There could be stuff upstairs.
Lena could just be upstairs. Who knows? Okay. I'll use those fancy mechanical bits. The crank radio that can receive but not transmit. And the arm from the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
The jerry rig of remote control pickup truck.
Yep.
Good luck.
Tinker?
Tinker.
Do you want me to try and lead you somehow?
How would you lead me?
How would I lead? Through charm and confidence. Theo is like he gets Goldie and they're just your cheerleaders. They just say, "You can do it, Borje. We got you." He's got a little rag. It's
some,
like in the like boxer, like the giving you
You're
like
sign
getting
girl.
the sweat. Yeah. Goldie gives you licks on the face when you need a little refreshment. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you can try
Wipe a little
if you
tear.
want. Wipe
Okay.
a little tear.
It's a beautiful bonding moment.
Whoa.
3 successes. All right.
Best cheerleader ever.
That's 6
Let's.
The power of Goldie.
Huh. Could I theoretically use it for 1 success to give him 2 die, and then the other 2 successes to heal him and then heal me? Because it's
I'm
a
not-
bonding moment.
I'm
Yeah,
not
Borje
broken.
isn't broken.
Oh! Well, how
yeah,
about you
I
have
can
more
do-
die and I heal myself?
What are you? You're scared?
I'm scared.
Yeah,
Or
your quality time with Goldie can make you unscared.
oh yeah, Goldie is just like radiating calm and joy in that blissful way that golden retrievers are just dumb as brains.
But so full of love that it
it's
love
so
conquers
full
all.
of love. Okay, perfect.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What?
Can I check a condition to reroll?
You can, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Perfect.
Now
Wow.
you have
Oh, that was
a
scary.
+5 remote
was worth
control
it.
meteor.
Maybe we had the inspiration to like attach some meat to the back on a string. Kind of
Yeah,
thing, so
a
it
moose
pulls.
carcass. Yeah.
A moose carcass is like roped to the back, so it's just like dragging a moose carcass.
Absolutely
What
disgusting.
condition did you mark?
I think I
Maybe you could be exhausted and just work through the night.
yeah, I had to work through the night. I kept getting tired, but every time I would take a break, Goldie would be over there looking at me like, "You gotta finish, or else we're gonna die in here."
I believe in you, Borje.
Mhm. And then I got so tired that eventually I was hallucinating Goldie talking to me, and I got through the night, but I'm exhausted.
Okay. Perfect.
Plus
Amazing.
5.
Plus
remote.
5. Wow. This is
Perfect,
truly this truck has gone from 0 to 100.
to 100. Okay, perfect. Well, now how are we going to use it? We can distract the T-Rex. Oh, we still have to learn how to close the portal.
Yeah, we distracted the T-Rex with it first. Then we decide if we want to lead it through the portal.
I guess maybe we
Okay.
don't use it to distract. We figure out how to close the portal, and then we use this to lead it into the portal.
Yeah.
Are there no like workbooks here, right? Like none of her notes or on sciencey stuff is here.
No, she doesn't. There aren't any notes. There's a bunch of books about science.
Does she have any notes in that synthesizer book? Like any specific songs it looks like she was looking at or anything?
Yeah, like writings in the margins.
Mm-mm.
No, like this set of notes opens the portal.
This is a secret code to how to use the synthesizer, aka the portal.
Ooh, maybe dust it and see which pages she's fingerprinted.
We pull out a magnifying glass and we look for the oil smudges.
You could do.
We could do.
You could do.
You could do.
You could
We
do.
could do. Okay. Why not? At this point, Emmy's like, what do
Why
I have
hasn't the
to
T-Rex
lose?
eaten that robot too? That dumb
Okay,
robot.
I think it'll be investigate. Difficulty
Okay.
2.
+1 magnifying glass?
Yeah.
Difficulty 2?
Yeah.
Oh, that's impossible.
That means I need
for
2
you.
successes?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you want to be led?
Sure. I feel like she's getting a little crazy. She hasn't had her Swedish fish. She's stayed overnight too long. She's away from her secret sauce.
Mhm.
She's
Okay,
getting a little
I got it.
What's
I
your
got
lead
exhausted
right
and
now?
cranky.
My lead.
Yeah.
Mine?
How many? Yeah.
8.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's my highest skill. It's actually tied.
And
to
you
4
can
others.
heal yourself potentially.
I think technically you have to.
Technically,
whatever.
I think they're separate, but
Yeah.
Oh. JK.
I will see you're getting a little on edge, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, time to crack into the emergency Swedish fish." I'll pull out the crinkled up envelope I keep in my jacket pocket. Open up. There's like 5 Swedish
Emmy
fish.
zeroes in on you.
They're like melted and re-solidified at least 8 times. These fish are like now one big conglomeration
Glob.
of fish. It's like a Swedish school of fish in one. There's hair, there's paper specks in it. It's not pretty, but it's what you need in your moment of need.
It's my moment of despair. Perfect. Emmy's just like, what's that? What you got? Looks like Swedish
Goldie,
I
fish.
smell-
Goldie
Swedish
starts sniffing it, and you're like growling at her.
fish. Get away from there! This is mine! My treats!
Okay, and I will lead you. It's not great.
So I get two die.
Yep.
2
die.
die.
better than nothing.
plus my magnifying glass.
Yep.
3 die. Come on, sweet baby Jesus.
Sarah?
How is this? I can re-roll. I'll use my last.
I don't know if that's worth it.
All right. Do you just want me to take a condition? I am now upset.
I don't know. You don't have to take it. You could just fail. Do you think she'd take a condition?
I think Emmy would be upset that she couldn't find which one it was. Probably.
No. Useless.
I feel like
I'm
you should
upset.
reroll. You're gonna have 2 conditions going into extended trouble.
It's true.
Or, well, we could do a lead to try and heal.
I'll have no luck. So I'll either have 2 conditions or I'll have no luck.
Oh, well, I don't have any luck either, so we'll be fine. We have a +5 remote control meteor pickup truck.
It's probably only for like 1 roll. And it's still going to be zeros. Oh my gosh. I don't know.
I'm confident
You know what?
in you.
I'll reroll. Let me uncheck upset. I go, what would Janet do? And I say she would try again. And I meditate quickly on Janet and her awesomeness. And I say, I can do it. No!
Oh.
I think this is a conspiracy.
If it makes you feel better, you rolled 8 5s in both of those rolls.
Wow. Oh
it doesn't make me feel better. Abby.
Wow, that is just abysmal luck.
I don't understand.
Right.
All right.
Well, guess what?
You're not able to figure it
out.
out. Janet would have figured it out. You're really beating yourself up about this.
I'm just spiraling into a deep depression. I'm just like rocking back and forth, and I'm like, I don't know what went wrong. I don't know why. I can't figure it out.
Okay,
nothing makes sense anymore. I should know how to do this. Yeah. And there's no more Swedish fish to
They're all gone.
So.
Okay. Well,
you guys are on your own.
We're on our own. We need to get to that thing and figure out how to work it. Yeah.
Yeah. I could try and lead to heal some of Emmy's
That's a lot
conditions.
Existential panic.
I don't know.
That's a lot.
Going into extended trouble with 2 conditions is not good. I think Theo would do it either way. As the
how are you comforting Emmy?
This is a good question.
You do like to help people.
Do like to secretly help people.
What we need right now is a good electric spooking on mild setting.
Just secretly
turn that car battery down.
I think I'm just like panic, like trying to read.
What conditions do you have? Upset and what?
Exhausted.
I think Theo like sits down next to her and is like, so
Theo, why can't I understand? I don't understand.
I know. Yeah. Well, speaking of Janet, you know how you introduced me to those books, and I guess I was reading a couple of them. And if you remember,
I didn't think you liked them.
We're not talking about that. If you remember, in book 17, page 22, Janet also fails to find the right clues. But in the end, she still succeeds and beats the evil cyborg Tyrannosaurus Rex that was threatening the entire city.
I
We
guess
have
you're
to
right.
channel our ability to face adversity and not despair against T-Rexes.
Theo, but Theo, what if I failing and I'm letting you guys down?
You've already
I
let
always
us
know what to
down.
do, and I don't know what to.
Sometimes
Borje!
you have to go with your gut. Janet
I
doesn't
failed
always
the test.
know
I failed the
exactly the
test.
right thing. But you gotta go with your gut. Okay, I'm gonna lead. As much motivational speaking as
This is not just Theo,
Theo
can
can do.
manage.
Good job.
One success at least.
Okay,
Something.
I'm not.
You're not
upset anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm like, okay. Don't have existential crisis just because of my failure. Cool.
Okay. Now what are we doing?
Now I'm just tired. Now I'm just emotionally exhausted.
We have to figure out how that thing
We have to
works.
lead the T.
I think
Either
we have
we
to just
sneak.
get to the dang barn.
Yeah.
We have to sneak to the barn, or we distract the T-Rex so we can just walk up to the barn.
And I figure we can either investigate it ourselves, or we can hope that one of those robots, we can trick them into telling us how it works, if they know how it works.
Apparently those robots
Okay.
are just incubating eggs. So
Yeah, but maybe they're like turning it on to go through, and then they turn it off. I don't know.
okay.
We gotta get there first.
I don't trust us to make 3 more sneaker rolls.
No, but I trust you to get at least 2 successes.
Okay. Theo's gonna try and sneak.
Okay, you're sneaking to the barn.
I'm sneaking to the barn. 1 success.
Okay, you're on your own.
Okay. I sneak to the barn. I'm the forward. I'm the scout.
All right. Yeah, you sneak to the
You
barn.
have your radio with you.
I do have my radio
Ooh, yeah.
and my electric spooker, my moonshine,
Yeah, you got it all.
everything. I got it all.
Yep.
Heavy backpack. You find the time machine in the barn that Isaac pointed out. It consists of a synthesizer connected to a strange machine that resembles a large lantern that lies on the ground and faces straight up. From the lantern comes a light that forms a large ring of light, and through that you can see like a little jungly dinosaur moment where you see
Wow, that's a beautiful dinosaur moment you just gave us, Portal.
you see
Really
like
rocking that jungle moment.
pteranodons flying off above a lake in the distance, and there's a brachiosaurus eating leaves from a tall tree.
If only I knew my dinosaurs.
Yeah. Really,
Land Before
brachiosaurus
Time,
didn't
Yeah,
exist.
this
It's an
isn't a
allosaurus,
time
but
machine. It's just a TV with the Land of Time on repeat. Or the Land Before Time.
Yep.
Okay. Do I see eggs being incubated? Do I see robots?
You do not, but you do see the hatch in the ground in the middle of the barn.
This is what we burn down, Theo.
Poor
after
K.
we're done
Poor
with it.
K.
Okay. I think Theo would investigate the hatch.
Okay, yeah, the hatch is unlocked, and you can go down a staircase that's underneath it if you want.
I will go down.
Okay, you go down. You find a little basement in this barn. There's an oil-driven motor that powers some very strong lights and fan heaters, which are heating up around 40 very large eggs lying on beds of straw, and you see 2 blue robots moving around and turning them to get even heating. And they don't seem to react when you enter.
Does it look like they can even talk? Like, do they have heads?
They don't have heads or eyes or anything.
Wow. Okay. Not very promising.
It sounds like you could just turn off that motor and they'll all freeze.
What if I steal some eggs and I use it? We can use it to distract the T-Rex somehow.
We have a +5
Egg
remote
the
control
T
pickup
Rex's
truck.
house, and then he'll be
Ooh,
really
yeah.
upset.
It's a lady Rex. It wants to take care of the eggs. It's gonna go over to that nest and nurture it and be so distracted it won't do anything else. Would Theo swipe an egg? It's the real question.
Keep it in your bedroom.
Or-
Be like, Sparky, I
or
got you a
would-
brother.
Okay.
You don't
that
know.
was
Here's
not
the
very
thing: we don't
helpful.
know what kind of eggs they are, so they could just be like.
They do seem like they're
Totally.
different. There's some smaller, some very large. A mixture of all of the above.
Wow. Okay. Well, Theo's just gonna leave that
Okay.
and let it go. Hmm.
Should like throw a rock and see if the robots react, or if they're just on a one-track mind of rotating eggs.
Sure. I'll throw a rock.
They don't react.
Okay, great. Anyways, going back upstairs to the portal. Should I? Really don't want to investigate. That's only 3 dice.
What are you good
You
at?
can calculate the portal to determine how it operates.
I'm even worse than that. I'm not good at anything with my brain. I am body and heart.
No brains.
No brains.
I mean, I'm good at my brain, but sometimes that just doesn't matter.
Well, you're supposed to be.
I'm supposed to be. Okay.
What's your best one of the bad options?
Investigate or tinker, comprehend, and empathize are all 3.
You have the radio, right? So I could, in theory, lead you. Emmy and I could work together to lead you in what you're doing.
Be like, okay, what do you see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her
Yeah.
investigate and my tinker.
Sure. I turn on the radio. I'm like, Breaker here. I found the portal. It's crazy. There's a jungle. There's dinosaurs.
It's a jungle moment.
There's a synthesizer. I'm scared. There's a dinosaur synthesizer. It's a terrible cyborg. I guess Theo goes over to the synthesizer. Do I see anything? It probably makes no sense to Theo.
It's a synthesizer.
Is it just like a big board, like circuit board style, like just with buttons and switches on it?
Yep, it's like, yeah, it's got buttons and switches and then like a keyboard.
And like a keyboard?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a keyboard.
And it seems like it's on.
A keyboard that's powered. I'm now even more scared.
And
There's so many switches.
Emmy's like, this mofo used a synthesizer to power her portal.
This is the quality workmanship we're working with here.
What kind of evil person would do such a thing? Only someone truly evil would. Okay.
Borje, I mean, whatever your name is, through these
Emmy.
radios.
Smokes.
Oh,
Smokes.
oh, smokes.
Smokes. Didn't you take that synthesizer music class last year? What does it all mean?
I don't know anything about the synthesizer, but I can tell you about portals, maybe.
Someone tell me something and lead me through it, or else you gotta get your butts over here.
How good is your lead? Can I lead someone's leading? Can we
No,
both
we've
lead?
decided you can't do that.
You can't leading. I could lead one
My-
of y'all
my
sneaks
lead
to get
is
you
4.
over here.
Your lead is what?
4.
Okay, that's bad. I'll lead you.
So what are you leading him to do?
I'll be like, well, what happens if you press a button? Like, does the light come on? Where
Where's
are the
the power
wires
coming
collected
from? Yeah.
to?
Is it plugged in? Have you tried turning it on and off again?
IT
Disconnect
portal
the router,
support.
reconnect the router.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, sure.
Lead away.
Just one.
2 extra
Thanks.
dice. And you can calculate. Yo.
Calculate.
Yeah.
I can't tinker.
Nope.
Oh, that's my worst one.
Well,
Oh no. Okay. Maybe let's reevaluate.
What if? Who's got good calculate? Just Sarah? Just Emmy?
Mine's
Yeah, I have
5.
5 and calculate. We both have 5.
What if I lead your sneak to get you over here?
I could check I'm not scared of anything, and I could just walk right out of there.
Yeah.
confidently.
Yeah, but you're also you've got
I'm
a condition.
exhausted. I've got one condition.
Okay. I lead your condition away. Then you
Okay.
run over there when you're no longer scared or exhausted.
Okay. Yes. Sure. I'm exhausted. I quickly burned through the Swedish fish energy that you gave me before.
Oh no, this calls for plan.
Does she have any
A
coffee?
backup emergency plan.
This is bad. I reach deeper into my pocket and pull out a small, like 1x1 envelope that has a single Swedish fish from 4 years prior. It comes with a small hammer, and you use it to break open the glass on the outside of the envelope.
Break glass in case of emergency.
Break glass in case of emergency. Yeah.
I assume Emmy's just like laying back. She's like, "Oh, I'm so tired."
And I will tell her about. I've never ever read a Janet comic, but I saw Theo lead her earlier by talking about a Janet comic, so I'm gonna tell her to remember the time where Janet didn't sleep for 5 days because the evil Sandman put her in a machine that made her not able to sleep or something, and she had to use a Swedish fish to overcome him.
Yep.
Something nonsense.
Okay, great. Yep, roll lead again.
Then I'm gonna give her the Swedish fish and say, "Get out there!
Get out there,
girly! Move your butt! Go on, get!
Okay, great.
Woohoo! I dig deep within my soul, and I do remember that Janet was able to overcome.
You're so tired that this fake story sounds like, oh my god, yeah, I do remember this one.
Yeah, that's totally real. And do we still think I should check my pride and just walk on over there?
Oh, you can check your pride after your roll, so if you get a success, you don't have to.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna move, I think. Let's go. Go on, get.
Well,
nope.
Emmy strolls on out there. The T-Rex looks at you, and you're just walking so confidently. It's like, I'm not gonna mess with that lady.
I'm like, bitch, I am on my last nerve right now.
She's got that power walk down.
Yeah, and you can check your pride to get a success.
check my pride to get a success,
Yep.
and I go and I say, "Let me look at this thingamabobber we got going on here."
Go ahead and calculate.
Can I use the synthesizer book for some help,
Sure. Roll with
or my?
+2.
Okay. Thanks, Abby.
No problem.
One success. Oh my
nice.
god.
Yeah, so you have the synthesizer book and you have a synthesizer in front of you, and you realize that Lena had been studying these songs in this book and learning how to play the synthesizer. And you decipher that the time machine is definitely controlled by playing specific melodies. Which melody, you don't know. And Lena probably just chose one and then kept it in her head so that she was the only one that could do it.
This bitch.
Crazy lady. Okay.
You could guess.
Does the portal
I'm
look
sure
like
it's a classic
being-
80s song.
Does it look like it's being maintained by this machine?
So is the portal?
Like if we broke the
portal's
machine,
closed at
would
the moment, right?
It's open.
No,
It's
no,
open.
we see the. Remember,
Yeah.
there's a Jurassic moment happening. We can
There
see
is.
into it.
So we just need to go
Cretaceous
through and
moment.
get Lena.
No, let's
Cretaceous,
leave
you're
Lena.
right. She's the only one that knows how to turn this thing off.
We
Wait,
need
does it-
Lena until she tells us the song, and then
No,
we
but
spook her
You
and
could
run.
charm Lena.
does the portal, like if we broke the machine, would the portal go away? Or
You don't know.
does the machine have to turn the portal off? Okay.
You could break it and
Wow.
find out.
And then tinker it to fix it again.
It's a program.
Is
to
it
fix
illegal?
again.
Is it illegal? Ugh.
Is it illegal?
Maybe.
Who built it?
I don't know if they've made
Lena.
legislation for time portals yet.
I mean, we could just go ahead and lead the T-Rex through the portal just to get the T-Rex out the way.
Do we know Lena's favorite song? Theo, your mom worked with Lena, right?
Yeah. I'm sure
What-
they talked about songs all the time.
Yeah, what if we're like, Mom, what is that annoying song Lena would not stop humming constantly while plotting about T-Rexes under her breath?
How would I find
Roll
that
a
out?
fortune die. Roll a fortune
Call
die.
your mom!
On what?
We're in a barn.
What cell phone?
Birgitta has her long-range AM radio, apparently.
Yeah, okay. No. I said we go
I mean,
through
I
that
could
portal.
invest.
Go
Let's
Theo
through
could
that
go through
portal.
Period.
If there's any way to die, it's to die in the Cretaceous period.
What are you doing?
Well, okay,
What is
so
our
Logan
other
has
option?
Logan has to. Borje has to catch up with us anyway, so he might as well drive the truck to the
Okay.
barn and lead the T-Rex through.
What if I go find some of Lena's clothes? I acclimate Goldie to the smell of Lena, and then we sick Goldie through the portal, and then she drags Lena back through.
Sure.
Put Goldie in the back of the truck.
No.
So Goldie can get eaten by right past the elk
The
carcass.
moose carcass.
The moose carcass.
If
Oh
we
my
go
gosh,
through
we
the
need
portal,
help.
Just sneak on over here.
if we go through the portal, what are we gonna do?
Find Lena.
If we can't deal with one dinosaur, how are we gonna deal with them on their own turf?
I have a
there's
rifle
millions of
and a
them?
hunting knife.
That seemed to have solved our problem. T over here.
A T-Rex is a little big for one hunting rifle.
If I know anything about dinosaurs, it's T-Rexes are probably more common in the Jurassic Cretaceous period than in Sweden in the 1900s.
And that means Lena couldn't have gone too far. Or she'll just be dead. In which case, we'll just come back.
What if she's stuck?
Kids can't die, Logan.
They can get trapped in a different time.
Cretaceous period.
Then we'll tinker our way back.
Okay, can I just run to the barn?
Yeah. Roll move.
As fast as I can.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want me to lead you over?
How are you gonna lead me over? Wave your
Radios.
arms? What?
Radio the best places to sneak.
Or just be like, the T-Rex is looking away. Go, go,
Yeah,
go.
I'm like a lookout.
Okay, great. Yeah, lead me.
Wow.
4 dice. You're welcome. Get your cornbread ass over here.
Should I move or sneak?
What's the difference?
2 dice.
Okay, do the one with 2 more die.
But move, you have to get 2 successes, right?
Yeah, but he's got a +4. So that's
I'll
already
I'll
6 more dice.
I'll just sneak.
Okay, whatever.
Oh no. Oh,
Are you sure?
I'll check a condition.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Abby, we are real.
It's not good, guys.
We're real great today.
Oh, good job. Okay.
That's the biggest chicken I've ever seen.
It is
I
a
am
huge
very
chicken.
scared.
I imagine Borge's just like, it's just a chicken. It's just a
chicken. It's just a chicken. It's just a chicken.
It's just a really big chicken. Amy said it's a chicken.
Okay, you find something unexpected. That's what I picked.
Hey, Abby, what's unexpected?
Oh my goodness.
It's
Lena.
the song that Lena loves to play.
As you enter the barn,
Written.
a giant dragonfly flies out of the portal and flies past you, and it's pretty scary. And unexpected.
And unexpected.
Like a 5
Well,
foot
I'm
long
here.
dragonfly. It's very large.
Great. It's probably going to freeze to death in a matter of minutes, so
Yeah.
let's just ignore that.
Pretend that didn't happen. Okay.
Certainly was unexpected, though. Okay, I'm here. Now what?
Into that portal.
I forgot that's what I came over here to do. That's nonsense.
We're getting us a Lena. It's nonsense. What else are we supposed to do?
Abby said yes.
We could guess.
You could guess.
We go through every song in this book.
No, that would be silly.
This is a song that you know from the 80's. I'll tell you that.
Wow, they didn't make any music in the 80's, so it's got to be only one thing, right?
It's a song from the 80's.
It's simple, Theo.
Is it popular in Sweden? Could I be like, what's the most Could I like do deductions?
It's
That's
popular.
just like the most.
I've heard this song many times, so I think it's popular everywhere.
That still means nothing.
Okay.
There are quite a few popular songs. From the
I
80's.
contact Lena.
That just lets you find her.
Through time and space, we contact Lena. We might need a break too. What's happening? No. We got it.
What if we find her? How are we even gonna make her? She's not gonna be like, yeah, I'll just shut down my portal for you.
Well, she can't come back. That's the thing. Didn't Isaac say she's like this hasn't come back?
Yeah. So then we're just gonna.
So we're assuming she's in distress. So contingent upon our rescue of her, we could be like, we're rescuing you, but you need to shut this down.
Good point. Shut it down.
Abby, don't make that face.
Lena's a crazy
Don't
woman.
make that.
That or she's already
She is a
dead.
crazy woman.
She is a crazy woman.
She's gonna be like,
Then
no,
we just run her over with meteor.
and then we're stuck.
No, after we're on the other side.
Will our remote control work through time and space?
I don't
Questionable.
think so.
Questionable. we
Do
we
radio
might
waves
need to-
travel through time portals?
Chuck your ham radio through it.
Okay. We're not getting anywhere. Theo starts walking through that portal.
You walk through the portal, and you all can see him on the other side of the portal pop out.
Can
Like,
you still
see
use
him
your
in
ham
the
radio?
jungle. The ham radio doesn't work.
Okay.
Come back through. Can he turn around and see us?
Yeah.
Can he come back through?
Yeah, he can come back through if he wants.
Theo just like sticks his head out, like jumps his head, and is like, "Get over here!"
Yeah. And he can stick it. He can come. It's still working both ways.
It's fine.
Amy's like, ugh, whatever. Okay. She's probably like, I have always wanted to see the Cretaceous period. And then she grabs Borje, and she's like, this will be great for your learning. And she just forcefully grabs Borje and walks through.
There's so much wildlife over here.
Borje.
You have to take biology next year, so this will be great.
Great field trip.
Borje
Great
centers
field trip.
himself and he says, I am a
Magic
wholesome
school bus
person.
style.
Lena could be in danger. We need to go help her.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you
We'll
step
murder
through
her
the
at a
portal.
later date.
And as you all step through the portal, you feel a tingling sensation on your skin. And then enter the hot and humid jungle, which is surrounded by very large trees, swamps, huge dragonflies and beetles, and you can see next to the portal's like between two trees, and in this tree, there's a 15-meter snake that's just winding its way up. Very
Cool.
large. Yep.
15-meter?
15-meter.
Nothing to see here.
Is that
moving.
science? I don't know, but that's what this book says.
50 or 15
15
meters?
which is, yes. So it's like 45
Which
foot.
is, yes. Big.
Yeah,
Okay.
3 feet in a meter.
Do we see distinct Lena tracks?
You can see through the forest in front of you. There's a path that looks like it was macheted open.
Follow that machete path.
Go down
So-
that path.
Following that path, you see a lot of dinosaurs, but nothing seems to attack you or pay you much heed. You approach on this path a lake that stretches as far as the eye can see. You can't really tell if it's a lake or the ocean. And there's a camp. Camp is a strong word, but treehouse is a little bit better. Built up into a tall tree 20 meters up. And there's a ladder that leads up to that.
That's taller than that snake was long.
Up that tree.
Barely.
Knock, knock, Lena. You're getting some visitors.
Okay, as you approach the treehouse, you see a pterosaur come and land on the treehouse, and it kind of looks at you and screeches at you, and if you step closer, it seems to get more aggressive. And this
Throw some
pterosaur,
kibble.
this pterosaur is your extended trouble for this mystery. So
The pterosaur is the trouble?
yeah, it is.
Not the T-Rex outside?
Nope, just this pterosaur. But
How
it's
far
so
are we
much
from the portal?
So much having for a
from
plus
the
5.
portal.
5 truck that we didn't use.
Like, can I go get the truck?
Like a 10-minute walk. You could try.
You need that truck. I mean, we all need that truck.
Emmy just throws like a kibble every like 30 seconds to like keep it occupied.
How big? What is a pterosaur? How big is a pterosaur?
I think it's as big as a giraffe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're talking outside of cornbread pan
Mm.
range. Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
we could
charm
back
it.
away and get the truck.
Just charm it. That's
Just
what he said
animal
before I
whisper
was
that.
swallowed whole.
Pterosaur.
We lead the
If
T-Rex
you say
towards the pterosaur, and then they get in a fight. And while they're
Ooh.
fighting, we get what we want.
what is it that we want?
Into that treehouse.
Lena.
I don't know.
Lena
Okay,
in the treehouse.
great. I like that.
She's just stuck there because of the pterosaurs outside.
Perfect. I can do that. I will move that pickup truck with that
Okay, yeah.
T-Rex
Here-
chasing it.
We're gonna do it as extended trouble.
Yeah.
So that'll simplify it, which I think will be good.
Mhm.
It's threat level 3 times, so it's 9 successes that you need.
Okay, no problem.
But you can, if you want to move the truck, you
Mhm.
can roll move, and that'll bring the truck and the T-Rex into the situation. So then you can use the T-Rex for Theo and Emmy's rolls, if you so choose.
I don't even know what's happening.
Like, is that move my contribution to the extended
Yeah.
trouble? Okay, so my successes would count.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't get I can't use the truck in my.
You could use the truck in the move.
Okay. Great. Well, yeah, that's step 1 there.
Yeah.
Get one dinosaur? No. Add another to the mix.
Extra dinosaur.
I'm sure it's
Double
hungry.
dinosaur.
It's a pompous eater. It's not eating any of those corpses. It's like, yes, I want
This
this
fresh pterosaur.
fresh pterosaur.
Fresh.
I don't even know what to do, like how to contribute to this situation.
Sneak by it.
Well,
when
let's
they're
get the
fighting.
dinosaurs here first, and then we'll see.
Do we all come up with the plan before we roll, or do we?
Yeah, you come
Go.
up with the
Oh,
plan.
you're
But
right.
you could
Damn.
lure the
Okay.
dinosaur away more, like somehow help the T-Rex. You could sneak past it. You could like move up to the treehouse and get in the treehouse itself.
Yeah, maybe Emmy or like Theo can just lead the pterosaur to like the portal opening in the sense that like the T-Rex is gonna come through, and so they
Well,
fight, but not close to the treehouse.
Hmm.
And then somebody else can sneak up and get whatever's in the treehouse.
Yeah.
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 That would work. What would it be to...
Charm.
Yeah, maybe.
She's a pterosaur whisperer.
I got 4 in charm.
Oh man, I don't know.
Maybe
We're
they
Or
like
a
so
shiny
screwed.
things
Yeah.
or a move. I have kibble.
Yeah.
Are we assuming Leah's in the treehouse?
Who
There's something in that
knows?
treehouse.
Something's in the treehouse that we need to.
And
get
if it's our extended trouble, that means like this is the boss of the situation. So
So
like
I-
there has to be something
Yeah. How good are you
benefited
at
from getting through
empathize?
this. 0.
Okay,
I mean,
never mind.
well, I mean, technically, I have 4 mine, so I have 4, but no
Okay.
extra.
I was gonna say you could like see what the pterosaur wanted, so we could see how to best wield the T-Rex against.
Wield the T-Rex against the pterosaur.
Wield
Only the
it.
mighty may wield the T-Rex. Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah, Theo could sneak into the treehouse,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, that's only 7 die. That's like not gonna be enough successes. And I don't have an item to help me. That would help me real good.
I mean, I could try and investigate and comprehend with my encyclopedia and just be like, what does a pterosaur want? What
Mhm.
do they
You could
need,
like,
you know?
why is it being so territorial? Maybe
Yeah, and like, how should
because
the
Lena stole its
T-Rex,
eggs.
freaking Lena? So I could do that. I could investigate.
Yeah.
It's worked out real well before.
Yeah, maybe not investigate.
Let's pick a new.
Comprehend.
Hmm.
Okay.
What are you
Or I
gonna-
just throw kibble at it.
Ooh.
What were you gonna say, Abby?
What? Yeah. What are you? If you throw kibble at it, try charm, just to distract it.
Here, pterosaur.
Pterosaur. Yee, pterosaur. I have pretty much 4 in everything else. So it's either 4 or it's investigate and comprehend, which historically hasn't worked out well for us.
I think comprehend has been fine. It's just investigate.
Okay. Comprehend.
Yeah. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you
Can
start
I
us off?
comprehend with my encyclopedia?
Yeah.
We need it.
We need it. Please help. Let's go.
Whoa.
Oh!
Wow.
Yeah. So you.
I've been too tired to investigate, but I can comprehend okay.
Yeah. You know the pterosaur. I mean, it's being territorial for some reason. You don't really know why. But if you can get the T-Rex in and it sees it as a threat and then make the T-Rex leave, the pterosaur will probably just try to chase it off.
Okay. So I tell Borje that.
It thinks Lena is its child.
Probably has one
Lena
of
has
those scary-
brainwashed it somehow.
It's got those scary bird collars.
Okay.
Yeah, she's used a bird machine on it again.
And Borje, get
proto-birds.
Meteor in here.
Go get
problem.
Meteor.
My
I
plus
choose you, Meteor.
5 remote
Meteor,
control
I
meteor
choose
pickup
you.
truck.
Great.
Plus
So
5.
great.
Oh.
One success.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Can I reroll
Still worked.
that? Market condition
Yeah,
reroll?
you can. You have to
I,
take the second roll, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
It can't get much worse. I think that I have to go back through the portal and then I have to get the T-Rex back through
Yeah.
with the thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, injure myself somehow in all of this.
I think it's quite hot and you're wearing winter clothes.
Heat
And
exhaustion.
yeah, you get pretty hot and maybe you take your coat off or something. And
I run the 10 miles all the way back.
yeah,
or the 10
you're
minutes.
running and there's like leeches attached on like through your pants and there's mosquitoes that are biting you and it's a bad time and you're
Giant
starting to
mosquitoes.
feel
Yeah,
sick.
I've lost 5 pints of blood from these
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
Okay,
Great.
better.
Hey, a little better.
Okay,
It
and then
only rolled 8. It should have rolled 9.
Yeah, I don't
one
trust
more.
the reroll button.
Yeah, sometimes it's weird.
Hey!
I think
Yeah.
it might try to take. I don't know. Never mind.
So you have 3,
Wow.
and Sarah got 3, so you're at 6.
Okay.
Don't F this up, Theo.
Meteor, you drive it off, and I mean, there's that big lake. So you just drive
Yep.
it off into the lake, and the pterosaur goes chasing off after it, and the T-Rex goes chasing off after it, and they both like are starting to wade through this lake, which doesn't seem to be very deep. And the pterosaur's like
Great.
dive bombing the T-Rex, and
Amazing.
Okay. I'm going to run and sneak at that treehouse.
okay.
Can we think of any way lockpicks, a radio, an electric speaker, or moonshine can help me?
Take a swig of moonshine.
I take a swig of
for
liquid courage.
Sure, that's fine.
Oh, for that +1 dice.
Steady your nerves.
Wow.
Okay,
2
nice.
successes. I do have all of my luck. Well, enough luck to reroll.
We're
if we
already
wanted to
above.
risk it.
We're above half, right?
Yeah,
So there's no benefit unless we get to 9.
right.
So yeah, you should definitely do it.
Hmm.
Or you
I
can
mean,
mark a
it-
condition.
Even
and
if
be
you get
insured.
0,
You're
it's still
yeah.
fine. Or it's no better
That's
than this.
true.
Yeah, well, and I could just mark conditions up to.
Oh, I always forget that.
What?
But getting
Even.
it with dice rolls is still better than marking.
That is not
conditions.
even close to right.
Yeah, I told you, don't click the reroll button.
Yeah, what the heck? It should be 8? Eh.
Still, only one other success. Okay.
So you need 2 conditions marked.
Dang it.
Between all
Oh
of
my
you.
gosh. Okay. Easy. Exhausted and injured.
Okay.
I'm like just going all out, running breakneck speed, even though I'm trying to also be sneaky. I'm like scraping up my knees, climbing up that ladder, scraping up my hands,
Yep.
and rushing my way to the top.
Nice. Perfect.
And you're drunk.
And I'm slightly
and
inebriated now.
he took too much moonshine.
You climb up to this treehouse, and in it you find a bed, some crates, some jungle gear, the remains of a robot that looks like it's been smashed, and 2 hunting rifles. There's also a bag with 3 dinosaur eggs sticking out of it, and there's a woman in the bed that is asleep and looks to be feverish. And she has like a rash across her face, and you recognize it as Lena.
Lena, the patently insane.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well,
She's gonna give us a disease that hasn't been around in millions of years.
I put on the rubber gloves that I normally use for the electric speaker, and I gingerly bring her down and back to the group,
Yep, sure.
I guess.
You can do that. No problem. She
Sorting
as
unconscious.
you start moving her, she starts to wake a little bit, but she
I
seems
just
to
dump
be
her down the side of the.
kind of in a haze. But she's like able to weakly climb down the ladder a little bit. You're not gonna dump her down like 4 stories.
She dies.
Does she happen to be humming a tune that we would recognize?
Mm-mm.
In her feverish dream, pretend to be a synthesizer and she'll play a song.
Does she?
Okay.
So we get her there, and I assume we're just gonna take her back through this portal.
Yes. I mean, we got to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
She takes you take her back to through the portal. And she you take her back through, and she kind of like jolts awake a little bit more as you pass through the portal, and it like does the tingly effect. And she kind of shakes her head, and she's like, "Oh, I do not feel good." And she goes over to the synthesizer.
She just ignores us.
Yeah, she does.
Okay,
She plays the final countdown. The portal.
This is the final countdown.
Perfect. Okay, we play the final countdown. Shove her back through, then play it again. Bye.
You'll have to roll if you actually want to do that.
No, she's sick. We have to help her.
Yeah, she
We're gonna
starts.
have
If
to-
Theo wasn't injured, he would shove her through.
Mhm.
Yeah, Emmy's not gonna shove her, but she's gonna be.
She leaves the barn and she like starts towards the house, and she looks back at you all and she's like, "Y'all better not tell anybody about what happened here." And then she rushes away.
You're in trouble. I better not see your face again.
Bitch, please.
Wait, she's not sick anymore?
No,
She's
I mean,
running
she
through the
is.
snow?
Yeah, it was. She's like, ish.
We follow her to her house.
Yeah,
and we
you see
get
Isaac
Goldie.
come out, and Isaac like picks her up and takes her inside.
Lady,
And we're like,
you have,
Isaac, hand us Goldie, please.
you've single-handedly destroyed Sweden's chance at the Olympic medal in long-distance ice skating. Okay?
They didn't deserve it anyways, Logan, so it's fine.
Well,
Whatever.
I
Well-
think we need to get Goldie, and we need to break the egg incubator situation. Because
I'd forgotten about the egg incubators.
egg incubator and the portal still works.
Yeah, the portal's still working.
We'll break it.
What if we just... Okay, no, let's not break the eggs. That's rude. Let's just place the eggs on the other side of the portal.
Play the final countdown.
Play the final countdown and then put the eggs on the other side of the portal.
And then play it again.
And then play it again.
Okay, yeah, you
Like
can
And
do
then
that.
smash the synthesizer.
And then after that, we set the barn on fire.
There are still dinosaurs out there.
But they can die over the winter. They
Yes,
can
there are
freeze
still
over the
wild
winter.
dinosaurs out in the winter weather of Sweden.
That's not our problem.
We should probably save Brigitte.
She's fine.
Is she fine?
We remember we drove by and she was fine.
She's got a bunch of dogs.
Yep. Okay. Does she have food?
Yeah.
We'll
I'm
bring food to her.
Sure.
And return her truck. No, we can't. It's in the bottom of the lake.
In the
Just
Cretaceous
kidding.
period. It's probably going to be
That's
found.
one hell of an archaeological dig.
Yeah. Yep.
There's a moose carcass next to this.
Why is there a robot arm?
Who put bread in this fridge?
Oh my
The
god.
bread is perfectly preserved in the like seal that the fridge has. Wonder bread wrapper. Sure.
Do we just...
Emmy opens the portal so we can put the eggs back
Yeah.
through.
You can
Okay,
do that.
Great. Are we just gonna let Lena go on her merry way?
What are we gonna do? Call the police on her? They'd come and get killed by dinosaurs.
You're the one that has the best convincing skills, Logan. So if we do that, you'd have to go.
I am scared. I am exhausted, and I am injured.
Yeah.
And I am not
Yeah.
speaking to anybody.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I also have two
Fair.
conditions. I am not
I have no conditions. It's
doing
great.
anything.
I
Okay.
think
So I'll put the eggs on the other side. And
we don't even care about this portal. We've done the primary objective. We have saved Goldie.
we have
No,
Goldie.
we have to destroy the portal. It's an
I will
abomination.
destroy the portal.
Lena can just rebuild it.
Yeah, but at
She
least
built
it'll
it
take
from
her some
nothing.
time.
It'll take her some time, yeah.
Oh my god,
she's
guys.
got-
Brigitte does have character art. I just found it.
Oh my god.
I love
Oh my
her,
God,
little Lay.
yes.
Wow, amazing.
Birgitta. I like how she's not cold in that outfit during
Looking charming
the
as
deep
ever.
Swedish winter. Yeah. So
Hilarious.
and we're
She's
on foot.
amazing.
We're gonna have to get back to Birgitta's house on foot. Dorothy Green. Okay, Abby, do I need to roll to do any of that stuff?
To destroy the machine, yes. What's it gonna be? Force or tinker? Probably either of those.
Both of those. I have 0. Except for Tinker, which okay. Can I
Why don't we just go tell Brigitte about the portal and she can destroy it?
with her tractor?
We'll tell her that there are
Uh.
bears coming out of that portal and she will destroy it.
She doesn't leave her house. She's in a wheelchair.
Theo, in a fit of rage, will attempt to destroy that.
Okay, go for it.
He'll reroll. Yes.
Yeah. You wreck the synthesizer, and then you
I wrecked that dumb lantern thing.
yeah,
too.
you also wreck the lantern thing. You were gonna just wreck the synthesizer, but then you realize the lantern thing is probably way more
Do you shoot
complicated.
it with the rifle? I
You
feel like
smash it.
you just
No,
you just,
I
like, clone
borrow
smash?
the cornbread pan and I just smash.
Go at it.
I trash compact.
Theo's
As
passion.
I am
This
wont
portal
to
is like-
do.
Cubic foot of metal and junk, perfectly shaped.
Yep. It's very well smashed.
Good. Okay, we're done. Peace out, homies.
We're done. We take Goldie and we trudge out into the snowy sunset
Sure,
for
yeah.
Birgitta's home.
You're going to Brigitte's house. So it
Mhm.
takes you the rest of the day. It's starting to get dark by the time you reach Brigitte's house. It's a 5-hour trek through
So it's like, what, 2
the
p.m.?
woods. Yeah. 3 p.m. And you reach Brigitte's house, and she greets you as per usual and brings you in, and she already made you some hot cocoa in preparation of you showing up, hoping you would. And
I pulled the cigarette butt out of my hot cocoa.
There's just a little ash on top, like instead of a cocoa
There's one
sprinkle,
little
it's like a little
lay
ash.
in each cup.
She's got little umbrellas.
Yeah, it's like
Cocktail
those little
umbrellas.
tiki umbrellas in each one. But it tastes delicious because we just had a Cretaceous moment.
Yeah.
And so-
And she lets you stay there, and she's very friendly, and you can leave the next day, get back to the beach in 3 hours, get back in your car, and
Goldie.
start heading home. Yeah.
well, we
Go
can give it
home
to the
and
people.
pretend this traumatic experience did not happen, like
Don't
every other one.
The people that own Goldie, don't they live
They live around
near where we
Yeah,
parked the
yeah.
car?
Mhm.
So we can return Goldie
Yeah,
and get
yeah.
our prize
You can. You get
of
The true
$100 or
prize
something.
is returning Goldie. We don't need money.
Amy's like, yeah, give me the money. I got Swedish fish to buy.
I think you get 25 krona, which is like the equivalent of $100. Yeah.
Amazing.
I think that's what the
And we go
reward was,
home.
but they give it to you, and they're like, "Oh hey, Borje," and you're like, "Oh hey."
Oh, hey, here's your dog.
And you can drive back. You have been gone from your families for I think
3 days.
3 days now, 3 nights.
It's fine.
So we will do some nice everyday events at the start of next session, dealing with the consequences and fallout of that.
It'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It was for the greater good.
Yeah. But
I
you
mean,
make it,
otherwise Sweden would have been overwhelmed by dinosaurs, so...
you make it back safe and sound, and those teenagers that wanted to beat you to the prize are upset that you beat them.
Good.
Good job, guys.
Sorry,
You did
not
it.
sorry. It took a while. I mean,
That was a struggle. The
That was a
dinosaurs were very
struggle.
off-putting.
Yeah, I
That
can
was
imagine.
so scary. But I think remote controlled truck was probably a
+5 remote control truck.
Pretty good.
finer moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely a peak.
Well, we will do XP off screen. But we're back next week for more Blades in the Dark goodness. We're all going crazy and getting traumatized, so that's great times.
Oh, well, y'all
Trauma.
just finished.
No, Sean,
Trauma.
it's constant trauma.
Well, good. I'm so sad y'all didn't have more time to hang out with my doctor. He's so nice and friendly.
No.
I got
Scary
him
doctor.
with my
It's
mind
fine.
tentacles.
Yes, those mind tentacles are a problem.
And then we tied him up and we turned him into the other scary person we know.
It's great times all around.
We'll see what happens.
But thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time. Good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.